Apparently I was going to be in a fight with Twitch, but apparently figured it out. Took me a second. But here we are. We've made it. It's Thursday. Apparently I have a skirt issue as well. All right, that's better. Like, it got pinned under my leg. Not that anybody needs to know that, but let's just have awkward beginnings because that's our forte. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I'm here for Dreamlight Valley because it's Thursday, because we still have questing for both Aurora and Maleficent. And, yeah, that's what we're here for. Oh, I still have my bunny with me. I didn't even realize that. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing all right. Or wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm doing okay. My back is kind of giving me some trouble at the minute, so I'm hoping that'll go away. I took some ibuprofen, so fingers crossed. But let's make everything behave itself and close this. And we'll get to the quote of the night. So the quote of the night is, "Sometimes just a smile on your face can help to make this world a better place." And that's from Robert Allen Arthur. And the reason I picked this was because I wasn't feeling super complicated. I tend to be a relatively positive person. I mean, all people, I think, go through, ups and downs and positive, negative, things like that. I like to say I'm an optimist by choice and positive by choice. I make a conscious effort for that because cynicism is really easy to creep in and take over and become habitual. And I don't like that, and I don't want to be that way. So I am an optimist by choice. I'm a realist, because optimism in and of itself is great and can be helpful, but it isn't always practical. Practical eccentric, right? Because, reality has a way of kicking you, and not necessarily when you're down, but maybe, sometimes. And so, realism is not a bad thing to participate in. But if it comes down to outlook, I choose optimism, because choosing pessimism or just letting pessimism take over doesn't result in great things, usually. Not things I enjoy, and things I have recognized that I don't enjoy, and so I choose not to if I can help it. Sometimes I get just in a bad mood, or things are going horrible, or just life can creep in, and it's easy to be pessimistic and cynical, and but I try not to. I try not to be that way. So a smile, I find personally, you may not feel this way. You may not be a smiley person, or you may not feel like you want to or should have to or whatever, because I don't want to ever tell anybody you need to be a certain way to make everybody's life easier or better, or your own life easier or better, because that's not what it's about. It's more about the choice that a smile can be a positive, uplifting thing, not only for other people, but for yourself. Sometimes it's that fake it till you make it. Like, I've had a tough week this week. I had a tough week last week, and it's been borderline on that exhaustion, feeling overwhelmed, because I'm starting to feel the ball start to roll towards school starting and big things happening at work. They're all cyclical. Holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, things are all coming up in the next, 4 months? And it's just going to be a snowball effect until I get to the end of the year. And it's always that way. There's always, it's all the same stuff that's always happening. And so I was starting to feel that start to creep in and try and get me. And I was just like, just do the next thing. Just do the next thing. And throughout the day, I was kind of, going, gosh, I wish I could just be done with this day already. And oh, cool, this happened. It was just like this kind of weird seesaw effect of ups and downs, and it's been that way for the last almost 2 weeks. And I'm sure it's not going to end. Having action in my future is nice, knowing that there's still some stuff to be done along the way, but like in less than a month, I'm going to be done with my big event, my book sale event that I run every year. And that's a great feeling to have. In fact, let's see. Yep. In about a month, I will be on my break after the sale is done. And that's a full 9 days off in a row. I can't wait for it. I'm always excited to get to the rest after the whirlwind. But the whirlwind is still coming. It's coming, and it's a mixed bag because there's school stuff is always overwhelming, and there's a lot to be done for this event. Like I said, it's going to be my birthday, my husband's birthday, my dad's birthday, my oldest birthday, all happen at the same time. We get, fall activity, like fall, there's some festivals and things that happen in the fall here, but then there's also Halloween and Thanksgiving and all this stuff. And then, of course, the winter holidays, we celebrate Christmas here. But like there's a bunch of stuff that happens all the time. And there's a lot of stuff that happens just for the winter holiday season, whether, regardless of what holidays you actually celebrate, we still do a lot of stuff in conjunction with just the winter season. So there's a lot of family gatherings and work gatherings and stuff like that. So it's just a whirlwind. And it's kind of weird to be kind of in a seesaw of ups and downs, as opposed to it being like a lot of buildup and then a big exhaustion period. This whole year has been like that. So I'm trying to stay positive, trusting that little, while it's a quicker back and forth right now, it's still, if I feel down in the dumps or I feel upset or I'm frustrated or angry, while, I'm not going to beat myself up for feeling those ways. Part of it's because I know that it's not going to be like that forever. I mean, I know that theoretically anyway, but like trusting, like in 5 minutes, I might have something that happens that makes me feel like a world better. And then in 30 minutes from that, I might be like, oh crap, and it'll be okay. So it's a bit exhausting, but it's okay. And I'll survive it, and I'll try and smile my way through it, because I tend to be that way anyway. And, however you can trust that positivity could just be in the next moment, maybe that'll help you push through, and maybe smile if it helps you or helps someone you care about, or makes your day go a little faster or smoother or not, whatever it is that you need to carry some positivity with you, some optimism with you. I wish that on you, because nothing is ever one way all the time. Life is too variable for that. So, and there were some other quotes that I looked at tonight that I was like, oh, these sound like good positive quotes, good happiness quotes or whatever. But they felt a little more complicated than I'm feeling right now. Mostly I worked a 6-day week last week. I had 1 day off. I had Sunday off. I ended up spending the weekend with my husband. We gamed like we were 20 again. Like we had not a care in the world. Our children were away with my parents. And so we just hung out. We stayed up really late. We played some Grounded 2. And that, of course, has taken over our evening gaming sessions. But we ended up playing super late on Saturday, and then we played for a bunch of time on Sunday morning. And part of the reason I didn't stream was because it was nice to be able to feel like this kind of, I don't know, almost nostalgic kind of feeling playing games together like that again. But also because we stayed up really late, and by the time I, slept in on Sunday and was like, I don't even think I can function. Like, I don't want to talk for 3 hours. I am too tired, but also just we have uh, you know, parents out there will probably understand, or people who have heard people talk about it. Like, when you're a parent, you're almost always on as a parent. Like, they're always around. You know, you always have to be ready at a moment's notice. And it's not like I'm complaining about that sort of thing, but like when you get chunks of time where you can just be yourself instead of parent version of you, um, sometimes it's a rare treat that you know have to just take advantage of. And sometimes we just do our own thing and just kind of rest. But sometimes it's like, you know, kind of nice to game like we're young again. We don't get very many marathon gaming sessions anymore. I mean, I get my streaming time, but anyway, so it was nice. It was nice to do that, and it was good for my kids and my parents and all of that. So, although I'm sure my parents were wiped out, they've got a lot going on, and it was nice for them to offer to take the kids. I was kind of surprised, but um, you know, it's always nice that they get to go visit. I remember when I was a kid, I always liked getting to go visit my grandparents. So I'm glad that they did that, even though, you know, they're tired too. Everybody's tired, I feel like. But, you know, sometimes it's nice. Like, I have the next 4 days off. And, you know, I'm planning on doing things with the kids and with my husband. And got to get ready for school stuff, school supplies and haircuts and other stuff. But also, it's just like, even though I know there's busy stuff coming, it's just like, it's still nice, even though I know I'm probably going to be really tired by the time I actually go back to work on Tuesday. So it's like good, but also I'm just always tired. So anyway, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad my work week has wrapped up, because by the time I get back on Tuesday, it's just going to be go, 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 go. Home, school, work, content creation. Just all of it's just going to be go, go, go. And I might wake up in September and go, oh, wow, a month has passed. And that'll be okay too. And hopefully I'll be able to smile more than frown during that period of time. Anyway, I do get energy from action, so that is nice, even though like the build up to it is just like, I'm gonna be so tired, and I probably will, but also it'll be good. So anyway, what do I need to have open on my second monitor? I need to have Dreamlight Valley stuff. Yes, I was a little bummed though about, I mean, it was like a mixed bag, because I always want to, you know, get my stream time in, but also Sunday stream time is Dinkum. And I played like 1 day of Dinkum last week, and I haven't played it except for that 1 day since stream on, what was that? Whatever the previous Sunday was. What is that? The 20th? Yeah, I haven't played Dinkum. I played 1 day of Dinkum since the 20th. And I think that was like the 22nd or something. Anyway. So yeah, I'm like, I wonder how rusty I'm going to be when I get back to that on, well, I might get to play a little bit on, I don't need a controller for this game, on Sunday, because I do not plan on missing this Sunday's stream. It was kind of a rare treat and a rare circumstance. I think if we hadn't just started a new game that we were super hyped about, that we might not have gamed like we did. So that was kind of fun. It was a little excitement. I forgot how much I love this room. It's been a minute. And now I have all this new artwork from the Sleeping Beauty stuff. Makes me feel like I'll have to figure out how to put more paintings in here. I don't know if I can, because the walls are so covered already, but maybe. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn on my music. Oh, I'm so glad to have made it to today. I woke up this morning going, I don't want to go to work. And then it was just like a seesaw, man. It was just feeling tired and overwhelmed and exhausted, followed by excitement. Like, I just got my some marketing materials for the event. So I started, I put some around at work today, and then I have more to distribute around at different places in town, like other libraries and art related places, because I work in an art reference library. So, over the next week to 2 weeks, I'll be taking those materials around and advertising, and I'm super stoked about it. Okay, what am I doing? I need to look at the quests. Looks like I need to do Aurora because Maleficent is still not ready to go, which is fine. So, talk to Jasmine. I have been playing this. I have been focusing primarily on making money in the morning, since that's about all I have time for. I've been visiting the shops and making money. So I did already go to Scrooge's shops today. I'll have to do that today. And I've already done some pumpkins. But we'll see. I have a lot of resource gathering I need to work on too for this game. But money was a priority because I'd spent down like a lot. All right. Let's talk to Jasmine. Oh, hello. Poof. Aurora, Lilith, how lovely to see you. What brings you both to see me? Aurora and I are doing a princess tour, or beware, the veil is in danger, or Aurora wanted to say hi, the princess tour. Yes, and Lilith is an honorary princess for today. You are? Well, congratulations, Princess Lilith. That's kind of hard to say. Are you enjoying being a princess? Yes, I feel radiant, or feels sort of the same, or I am, especially since we're here to see you. How about I feel radiant? Well, you certainly are shining with happiness. How about you, Jasmine? Are you having a princessy day? Actually, I'm feeling a little sad today. Tell us what's wrong, or did something happen to Aladdin, or are we blaming this on the local villains? Tell us what's wrong. Well, it's... Do you remember Raja? Tell me about him. Raja's my tiger friend back home in Agrabah. When I was growing up, he kept me company in the palace. He made me laugh and feel safe. Sometimes he'd even play with the suitors my father kept insisting I meet. I suppose I just miss him. He stayed in Agrabah with my father, and this is the longest we've ever been apart. Oh, you poor dear. I completely understand. I didn't have a particular special animal friend, but I was friends with all the creatures of the forest when I was living with my aunts, and I miss them too. Oh, what if I hold a concert at my cottage? I can bring over some of the Vale's animals and sing with them. Then you could spend some time with them as well. What an idea. I'd love to help. That sounds wonderful. Marvelous. Jasmine, please meet me at my cottage later after I've brought over the animals. And Lilith, could you cook me some Aphrodite's Delight? I may need it to befriend the animals. Remy gave me the recipe. Here you are. I think I might already know Aphrodite's Delight, actually.
It's so amazing to be among this many friends.
Yep, that's not how we do things in this game. And I've got this stuck again. This is leading to nowhere right now. Oh, I forgot I bought these this morning. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't log them. I didn't fully log them in my spreadsheet. So let me fix that. So this is Magnolia, the Magnolia set. This is Mulan. Not surprising. I did not buy them before I did this week's Dream Snap, though. Although I had thought about it, and then I forgot by the time I actually did the Dream Snap, so I was like, wow. I can't remember if they were on sale. The Teapot Feature Pond. I don't know if I would have used them anyway, because the idea I went with was not... Yeah, these are leading to nothing right now, which is really frustrating. It's been a infrequent bug, like... It's been a thing before.
You're a very wise leader.
Penelope? Are we glitching? So odd. Okay. I'm cooking Aphrodite's Delight and not focusing on the fact that Penelope is invisible right now. But how much money do I actually have? Oh, I have over 4 million again. That's nice. Of course, I haven't been buying anything as of late. Oh, speaking of premium shop. So I did get I think that was all I got, was the Teapot Feature Pond. I really like this outfit, but I don't like the fact that, I hate that, like, you can't choose whether it's tucked or untucked. And I feel like tucked is more in fashion right now, and I don't like it. I grew up in a period of time where untucked was the fashion, and so I wish I could choose, because I actually really like the set. And I have a feeling some things would look untucked with it. I feel like this shirt is always tucked in, so it might just be because they're showing it with this shirt. But I don't like shirts tucked into those pants. Not that I have to pair it with shirts that are tucked in, I guess, but I already had these. And then of course there was, this was, I can't remember how much this was. Oh, it was $1,200 for the set. So it was totally worth it. I feel like, once I start decorating the outside spaces that I'm going to really appreciate having lots of walls to choose from. Another set of tools where they don't have the snippet catcher. Wish they would fix that. And then I already owned these two, but like these buildings are so freaking pretty. I just don't have the budget for the moonstones, and it's just such a chunk of moonstones. And then this is cute, and you know, things are cute. Oh, free moonstones this week. I think it was 150. Nana. Tempted to get this, not this, although this is also another gorgeous freaking building, but like this isn't very expensive, so it's on sale. And then more stuff that it's like cool, but again, I'm being cheap. I bought almost 3,000 moonstones worth of stuff this week, so I'm good. I want all the things, but I can be disciplined, you know. And then I haven't changed my saved bundles, so. But yeah, this has got an animation to it. Super pretty. Anyway, figured I'd look at the premium shop with everybody, in case you hadn't seen it yet. I'm cooking. That's why I'm here. Okay. Aphrodite's Delight. Voila. All right. Here you go, chickie. Oh, or we can pick a flower and you can run away. Give those to you.
Oh,
Here are the
hello.
snacks, Aurora. Why, thank you, Princess Lilith.
Truly.
These will do nicely. I'm sure the animals will enjoy them. Which critters are you going to befriend? Or what kind of song are you going to sing? Or you're good at being a princess. Excuse me. I feel like I'm going to start getting the hiccups, and that's just not going to be great. Which critters are you going to befriend? It's a surprise, but I'll give you a hint. Is one of them an owl? There is a home in the skies as they are on the ground.
Truly.
Well, I have some adorable animals to greet. Please meet me back at my cottage. Is this, Pegasus, maybe? You bet.
Goodbye for now.
Or is it multiple types of critters? Is it also going to be... Is this where we're going to get the black Pegasus and the teal dragon? Maybe? She's in the bind, so we'll go to the bind. And I'm assuming new Star Path next week. They haven't... I actually didn't check today. Have they announced that it's actually starting next week? Because the hints have been coming through.
I think I'll pick some of
Hi.
those scrumptious berries later.
I think I need to go to your house. Oh. I have not removed this yet. I was going to be stingy and hold out to see if I could get a count of how much stuff actually spawned in the Vale, and then I used the Vale as my Dream Snaps location this week and had to strip out a chunk. So I stripped out the resources that had spawned over there too. So I used this space over here for my Dream Snap this week. But you can't see it. The video comes out tomorrow. All right, we are here. Oh, it is just Pegasus. Okay. There he is. Okay. Oh, we're listening to you sing. Hello, little ones. I've written a song for you. It's called To Run or Fly, Nay, Nay. Oh, that's them saying nay, nay. I'm not going to sing it. Little Pegasi, do you rest on grass or sky? Do you choose to run or fly? Little ones, how do you find a friend? On air or ground do you extend? An open hoof and hopeful heart for a new companion's bond to start. Talk to Aurora. All right. Hello.
It's marvelous to see.
That was a beautiful song, Aurora, and I do feel much better now after spending time with the animals. Oh, I'm so glad, Lilith. Did you like my song? As a princess, it makes me want to sing as well, or I want to cuddle a Pegasus, or I want to feed the adorable animals more. I want to cuddle. Oh, well, I don't believe that is particular to being a princess, but I'm glad if it made you happy. It seems like you had a great time too, Aurora. Oh, it was wonderful, and thank you for your help, Princess Lilith. So what's next on our tour?
Yes.
I thought we could visit Belle and Tiana. I want this Pegasus right here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Super cute. Anyway. Oh, I got this rug. And there's a lot of stuff. A lot of Sleeping Beauty stuff has come up. In case you haven't been playing or have not seen it anywhere else and want to see it. Let's see. Sleeping Beauty. So yeah, a lot of banners. I did get this Flora stained glass window, which makes me believe that we're going to get the other two as well. A lot of the paintings. And then the lantern tree column and the lantern wall brace. And let's see. I feel like I got the cottage I-beam. I did get both of the rustic cupboard pieces, this rug, and then I think non-Disney has, yeah, like, ooh, the pastel stained glass window and the stone tree and fireplace. I think it's interesting that these look like they go with the other two from Sleeping Beauty. They're paler, but they look similar. But they're not in the Sleeping Beauty category. I think that's interesting. I don't understand it, but I think it's interesting. And we're up to 33 pieces of Sleeping Beauty now out of 46. I know that there's probably some that are premium shop ones, but whatever. One day I will have all the money for Moonstones. I could buy all of it. And then I will still be missing the stuff that was exclusive to Moonstone bundles that I missed out on. Oh, well. All right. Laggy, laggy, laggy. The price we pay for having to go inside a house. All right, Tiana, where are you? Oh, shame. Oh, really? I should do this. All right. We were meant to meet up here, I suppose. Oh. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Belle. Do you have time for a visit? With you? Of course.
Swell.
You know you both are always welcome here. It's so nice to see you. Yes, it's wonderful. I'm so glad you could join us. As an honorary princess for today, or what are you two up to today? Or princess party, hooray! What are you two up to? We're scrapbooking. But we just realized that we don't have many pictures to cut and place in our book. Why, we'd love to help you with that. What sort of pictures would you like?
I see.
Oh, that's so kind of you, Aurora. We thought we'd include a picture of an animal from Mythopia, a picture of a waterfall in the wild woods or of Ever After, and finally a picture of Jasmine's house. It's just so beautiful. No problem. We'd be happy to help with that.
Bye.
Bye.
I love how
You're busier than a bee in a flower.
Lord, all of you talking at once. Okay, Jasmine's house, a waterfall in the wild woods of Ever After, and a critter from Mythopia. Well, I'm sure snippets do not count. They're not really critters. They're critter-like, but not actual critters. Just because they're small and kind of like animals, I guess. The demon ones really aren't, but... Alright, we're looking for a critter. Here, critter, critter, critter. sometimes they're up there. So I'm gonna go up there and see if I can see one.
Could I talk to you?
Nope. Sorry, Remy. The answer is no. Not up here. Okay. Oh, lag is my bane. Okay. Now, could I just take one of my critters out and be like, end picture of that? I do like being able to fly. Aha! Voila! Alright, now we're going to the Teapot Falls. Oh, the Wildwoods, not the Teapot Falls. Alright. It's fine. There we go. Wildwoods. Ooh, nose, why are you so itchy? Okay. I guess I don't have to be like super close, as long as it's in frame, right? Jasmine's house. She lives in the Sunlit Plateau. Easy peasy. Might go see a movie tomorrow. That is the current game plan. Although I needed to, I could still reserve tickets. I doubt very seriously it's going to be sold out tomorrow. Alright, now did she follow me over here or do I have to go all the way back? No, she followed me. Fan-freaking-tastic. Let's do this. It'd be really nice to wrap up both Maleficent and Aurora tonight. Just so that next week we can start fresh with the new characters and the Star Path. That's what I'm hoping for. Tiana, Belle, we've returned with the pictures. You have? Let's take a look.
Oh,
Why, they look wonderful.
how wonderful.
Princess Lilith is very talented. You certainly are, Princess Lilith. Was there something you enjoyed about your picture adventures most? As a princess, I think I'm most proud of all of you, my princess friends, or our incredible artistic talents, or the way we can all work together. That one. Well, I'm honored to be included in this wonderful company. As am I. It's not every day we get a true artist to help us with our little project. Aw, you're all too kind. I'm just happy to have helped. Would you both like to help us put the pictures in the scrapbook? That's very kind of you, but we have more friends to visit. I'm hoping to see Merida and Mulan next. Oh, we understand. Please say hi for us. Okay. Oh, talk to Mulan. All right. Let's see. Is Mulan running around? She is. Good for her. So because I worked last Saturday, I haven't gotten ahead on my filming. So I'm hoping to catch up again this week and get ahead soon. Like, fingers crossed we can start to get ahead again. Oh, nice. I'm just glad I filmed two weeks ago so that I had one ready for the next Monday, which was 3 days ago now. Anyway. All right, Aurora, what a surprise. What brings you by? Princess Lilith and I are on a tour, catching up with my dearest friends. Princess Lilith? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were a princess. How come you never said anything? No, I'm an honorary princess for today.
Yes.
That's fun. Good thing my mom's not here, or she'd make you spend the day doing elocution lessons. What are you two doing today? Discussing battle techniques.
Great.
I was just explaining to Merida how I keep my wrist aligned with when wielding a sword. Sounds dangerous, or sounds useful, or sounds fun. Sounds useful. If you need to defend your home against invaders, proper training always is. Aurora, do you know anything about wielding weapons?
Yes.
I'm afraid I don't. There were no invaders where I grew up, and a sword wouldn't have been much help against Maleficent's magic. Would you like to learn? We could teach you and Princess Lilith a few exercises and show you some of the basics. Oh, that sounds so exciting. I'd love to try.
Yes.
Great. We'll get things set up in the Knight's Trial in the Fallen Forest. Can you meet us there? Be sure to dress for the occasion. The armor from the trial will keep your finery from being ruined. And then it's training time. They're super hyped about it, too.
You do until you try, right?
Fairy tale armor. This is not the right button. We can go there from here. Okay, good for us. Fantastic. Should I leave the wings? Ugh, these are so stinking pretty. Okay. Alright, we can just do the armor. It's fine. Ooh. All the points, even if it's only 50 of them. Don't care. Ugh. So now I get to go to the Vale again and go straight to a trial, which means when I come back out, it's gonna lag again. It's another reason to want to finish up all of this stuff, is so that we can stop having to go in and out all of the different buildings and stuff. Because if it's just resource gathering, I don't have to worry about that lag thing. But until we're done, it's just gonna be a battle. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, this is not the way. Where are you, Merida? Why do I feel like I never came back in here and actually dealt with some of the mushrooms and stuff that were in here? Oh. Although I can't remember if I actually did it or not. Anyway. Not important. Not important at this moment. There we go.
There's always something happening
Aurora,
here,
Princess
isn't there?
Lilith, are you ready to release your inner warrior? Goodness, I'm not sure, but I'll certainly try. What about you, Princess Lilith? Watch me. I have many skills. Or I'm willing to learn. Or I'll try, but I hope I don't break anything. Watch me.
Great.
Confidence is important, but so is humility. That's fair.
You don't say.
Now, as you can see, we've prepared some practice bricks to test your technique.
Okay.
If you can break the bricks without difficulty, then we can move on to the next step and set you up with a... Uh-oh. Don't know how to pronounce that. Pronounce. That's not how you spell pronounce. Jian?
GN.
Jian? All right. So, and set you up with the Jian for some proper swordplay. A Jian? I thought we'd agree to try a claymore next. Ugh, no. We're not starting this argument again. Give it a shot, Princess Lilith. Show Aurora how it's done.
You know where to find me.
Oh, with my pickaxe? Ka-chow.
Great.
Great job, Princess Lilith. Aurora, are you ready to try?
Oh, no.
I suppose so, but I've never used a pickaxe before. You've got this, Aurora. You can do anything. Or tap into your anger, your rage. Or what if Prince Philip needs to be saved? You got this. You can do anything. Goodness.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel, Aurora? Did she do it? Strange, strong, empowered? Yes, all of that. But I'm not sure this is for me. Of course, I want to do all I can to protect the ones I love, but I don't think my skills are in fighting. Sure you don't want to try again? Or it's not for everyone? Or a good thing Mulan and Merida are here to protect us. It's not for everyone. Well, I'm very glad I tried. There you go. Merida and Mulan, I'm very grateful that you arranged this for us, or just for us.
Amazing.
Ah, we liked spending time with you, even if this wasn't exactly your calling. How do you like our training camp, Princess Lilith? I feel safer knowing that what you and Merida can do, or I have a new appreciation for the path of the warrior. I'm in awe of your strength. I feel safer. Kind and strong? Lilith sounds like a great princess to me. Well, it's time for us to be on our way. Thank you, my friends. Let us know if you ever want to try again.
I'm so glad you trust me. Where anything can happen.
Again with the yapping as soon as y'all are free from the story thing. Okay, like all at once.
My friend.
How are you liking our princess tour, Aurora? Why, it's been fabulous. We are so lucky to have such wonderful friends. Do you know what you want to do next? Some serenading, a little high-stakes political maneuvering? Actually, I thought I could do something nice for everyone. They've been so kind to include us in their day. That's very kind of you. Or were you throwing eggs at the houses of the villains? Or classic princess behavior. That's very kind of you. Oh, I love doing things for my friends. So what do you want to do? And am I invited? Of course you are, Princess Lilith. I'd like to have a princess party. I'd love to help, especially so I can understand what a princess party is. Well, it's a party for all my friends who are so brave and kind and caring, just how you described a princess to be. I could certainly use your help making the banner.
Who knows what a day like today holds?
Okay. We're gonna craft the party banner. Alrighty, alright. And 3, 2, 1, cue the leg. There it goes. I got laundry to do. Meh, I don't want to. I blew it off all week though, so it's my own fault. Actually, it was really funny because I wore a skirt today and I was getting compliments on it because it's a relatively pretty skirt, and I was like, this is called "What Happens When I Don't Do Laundry," or "I Don't Have Any Pants," or something like that. And it's summer, so I mean, like, skirts are fine. I would wear the skirt in the winter too. I just have to put something underneath of it to make sure my legs don't freeze. But yeah, I was like, yeah, thanks, but it's also because I just didn't feel like washing pants. Fantastic. In the Vale, just anywhere. We could put it by all this other stuff. I'm gonna put it over here just to. Leg. I want to be able to see where I'm putting this. So, like, that's fine. Picture time? Picture time. Holy bejesus. Look at all the feet. Okay. Would you pose, woman? What are you staring at? It's weird. Stop making it weird. Okay. I'm the only one who's not looking at the camera shot, you know?
Reminds me of the cottage in the glen at home.
My. Oh, Lilith. That was wonderful. All my dearest friends were there. Yeah, I had a blast. Thanks for including me as an honorary princess for today. Of course. It made the day even more fun. Now, is there something you enjoyed most about our day? Your Pegasus song, or totally the photography session, or weapons training? Photography, maybe? There's something about photography that makes you see everything from a new angle. I'm starting to understand that, and it was so nice helping friends with an artistic project. What about you? Do you have a favorite part of it?
Truly?
Well, I suppose it's something that occurred to me when I saw all of my friends together. There's no single way to embody the spirit of a princess. My friends are also different. We've come from different places and had such different experiences, and we all enjoyed doing different things. But they were the very best of friends. There we were, the very best of friends. I was like, this doesn't make sense. It helps when you read all the words. What a lovely sentiment. Or, I might have been an honorary princess, but being a legitimate one seems interesting. Or, that's pretty sappy, Aurora. What a lovely sentiment. Thank you. I loved spending time with you. The feeling's mutual. Honestly, I need a break from valley saving stakes, or I'm here to save friendships and the Vale, or it was so much fun hanging out with you. That one. Sometimes people here have the kind of problems that involve threats to all of Dreamlight Valley, but that doesn't mean I don't value times like these. You're very wise, Lilith. I hope to see you again soon.
Oh, I knew you. Training in the mud is
And
fun.
next quest? Yep.
My goodness, I'm so glad you're here.
I hope you're having a splendid evening. Dreams and dark designs. Lilith, we must speak. I've discovered a horrible threat to the Vale. Sounds serious. What's going on? Or, I'm sorry, it'll have to wait. Sounds serious.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid it's quite serious. Oh, she's looking sassy. It's Hades again, isn't it? Or, tell me all about it, Aurora. Or, it'll sort of... It'll sort of... It'll sort itself out. Tell me all about it. A few villagers have been plagued with horrific nightmares and have trouble waking up from their dreams. Okay, that does sound serious. Who's been affected so far? Just Flynn and Merida, but what if it's spreading? You're right, this is serious. Thanks for bringing it to my attention, Aurora. I'll go talk to Flynn and Merida. Thank you, and I'll go discuss the situation with the Lord Keeper.
Until we meet again.
Okay, so also... That's not the correct button. Did I get something new? No. Of course not. Still locked. Wow, okay. There's Merida. Come here, Chicky Chicky.
Well, I'm sure.
Yes!
Merida!
Talk to you.
I haven't... Oh. What did I have mail for? I heard you haven't been feeling well. Aye, that's right. I feel terrible. You've been hit with nightmares? Ferocious ones. But I can't remember much about them. Except one thing. Horrible green flames spreading, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm not gonna turn into a bear, am I? Nah, I think you're good, or you might, who knows? Or, frankly, I'm surprised you're not furry already. Nah, I think you're good. Good, that's the last thing I need. Well, you're safe for now, and I'm going to try and keep things that way. This is quite concerning. I'm going to look into this. Thank you, Lilith, and good luck.
You know where to find me.
I want to see what this is about. Is this just a quest, like, letter? Ugh. Dearest Lilith, I'm so glad you decided to accompany me on my tour to visit my dearest friends. It was so nice to spend time with them. Remember, if you'd like, you'll always be an honorary princess to me. Ever your friend, Princess Aurora. Fantastic. Alright. I can't. Even if it makes me go into a building in the very next quest. This lag is just... It wears on you. It's one of those things where it's like, every once in a while it's fine, but like... It wears on you. It's just over and over again. Ah, yes. And I will probably wear a skirt again tomorrow because I'm in the middle of washing different laundry right now. And I don't know if I will have pants cleaned by tomorrow. Before the movie. So I think we're going to go try and see an early show. Flynn. What are you dreaming about? Are you also dreaming about green flames? I suppose I could change my outfit again.
It's good you're here
Flynn,
because
are
we
you
have a
all
lot to
right?
do.
Can we talk? Huh? Oh, what's that? Sorry, feeling a little groggy today. I'm not surprised, or, well, let's see. What can I do about that? Or, watch out! Maximus is right behind you! That's dirty pool. Well, let's see what I can do about that. Thanks, Lilith. That would be great. I heard that you've been dealing with horrible nightmares.
Oh.
That's an understatement. What happens in the dreams? It's hard to say. While I'm dreaming, it's also clear, but now I just have this overwhelming sense of dread. There's one part of the dream that I always remember, though. Blue flames, burning and coming closer and closer. Oh, that's interesting. Merida said pretty much the same thing. I'll have to discuss it more with Aurora. Hang in there, Flynn. I'm investigating this and won't stop until I get to the bottom of these nightmares.
Whoa!
Thanks, Lilith. I'll owe you one.
No gods. Why, this place is a dream.
All right. Where is she? There she. Ah, nope. Not you. Not you, sir. All right. What are you doing, man?
You built all this? I'm impressed.
Hello, my friend.
Lilith, did you speak with Flynn and Merida? Yes. They're really not having a good time. Did you hear anything useful from the lore keeper? I did. She gave me plans for a dream spinner. It's a mechanism that will create an image of someone's dreams if they sleep nearby. Sounds useful. I always forget my dreams, or that's perfect, or my dreams are embarrassing enough. No need to share. That's perfect. The lore keeper often knows just what to do. Now I'm extra glad that you wanted to cheer her up. There is something I learned from Flynn and Merida we should discuss. All they could remember from their dreams is green and blue flames. Oh, what do you think that means? I think I might know, or I was hoping you'd have a guess, or they're starting a new career in rock show pyrotechnics. I think I might know. Green and blue flames. It's got to involve Maleficent and Hades, right? Why don't I go talk to Hades about the sleeping sickness and see if I can figure anything out? If he doesn't spill the beans, I can try Maleficent.
Go on.
Marvelous. I believe Hades is at home just now. After that, could you make the dream spinner? I'll find out more about how it works from the lore keeper. Sure, on it. Oh, I should tell you. One of the items you'll need to make the dream spinner can be difficult to find. Dream threads are only found near the sacred spring in the Elysian fields.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Farewell.
Why, look. Go to Hades' house. Ooh. All right. What are you both doing here? It's not suspicious at all.
It's you.
Hades, I want to talk to you about something. Wait, Maleficent? Oh, hey, Lilith. How you doing? Greetings. Have you heard about the sleeping sickness? Or what are you two doing together? Or have you spoken to Flynn and Merida lately? What are you two doing together here? We have been discussing familiars. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a raven too. A little pet for my pet Cerberus. Well, Aurora came to me recently with some concerns. Oh, and what does the simpering meddler have to say? Flynn and Merida are getting horrible nightmares. Naturally, we're worried. Nightmares? But don't nightmares plague everyone on occasion? Sure, I guess, or but two people with similar dreams, or yeah, it's probably something else. But two people with similar dreams? Come on, dreams about fire aren't that uncommon, am I right? I didn't say anything about fire. You fool! I didn't mention dreams about fire or interesting. I'll be in touch. I mean, I could say that thinking that maybe he won't understand that he just gave it away, but she's going to tell him because the second I leave, she's going to bitch him out. I didn't mention dreams about fire. Of course, Lilith. Please let us know if you require assistance. I gotta run now. I'm crafting a dream spinner. It should help us get a closer look at Flynn and Merida's dreams. How interesting. Why did we say this out loud to them? Farewell, Lilith.
Yada yada, fine print, boilerplate, blah, blah. Okay, good, we're done.
All right. Seriously, why did we say this out loud? Come on, man. They're scheming. You don't tell schemers what you have, like what you know. See, I knew encouraging their shared love of pyromancy was not a good thing. The Elysian Fields. Oh, I'm already in the Elysian Fields. Okay, so dream threads from the Sacred Spring. Oh. It's this thingy over here, right? Hello? Sure. Ah! Come on, man. So I just started a new book because I finally finished a collection of short stories that I hadn't read, because I try and break up some of my my bigger books with like short stories and shorter books and things that aren't as dense, just to give myself a little break. And then I realized that the book that I switched to is like 25 hours long. Now I'm talking audiobooks here because I don't have the time like I used to read books, like physical books. So I read a lot more if I use audiobooks. So whatever opinions you have about that, you know, I don't gatekeep. But if you do, that is your choice. But I didn't realize quite how long this book is. I'm actually rereading some books because I had gotten so far away from the series that I was like, I just need a kind of refresher. And it's nice for like when I'm shelving at work or doing other things. I can, you know, some of the tedious stuff that I have to do. I think I just passed my crafting bench. It's nice to have books as an alternative, because sometimes it's music, sometimes it's content, sometimes it's live streams, but sometimes it's audiobooks. Just didn't realize how long this audiobook was. So it's gonna be a bit before I'm done. Yeah. All right. Furniture? No. Functional? Oh. Interesting. I didn't realize it was going to be that kind of spinner. All right. Where are you? Hello? Give that to her. Aurora, I spoke with Maleficent and Hades. Wonderful. Did you learn anything that will help? Unfortunately not. There's definitely something going on with them, but I'm not sure what. Goodness. Well, perhaps the dream spinner will tell us more. Actually, about that, are you okay with using an enchanted spinning wheel like that? Well, it does make me a bit uneasy, but if it will help Merida and Flynn and everyone in the Vale, then I'm sure it's the right thing to do. You're so brave, or maybe this will help form some positive associations, or I'd be so scared. Yeah, the second one. Yes, I suppose that could happen. So what's next? We gonna drink some coffee and wait while Flynn and Merida sleep?
Oh no.
Actually, that may not be possible. Flynn and Merida don't want to go to sleep. They're too afraid of the nightmares. Honestly, can't blame them. Or even if it will help, or, they must feel terrible. Can't blame them. Mysterious nightmare sickness? I'd be trying to stay awake too. I mean, I grew up with Freddy Krueger, so... You know, I didn't really watch, and I still haven't really watched the Halloween franchise, or the Friday the 13th franchise, and I'm actually really glad that I grew up with, like, I grew up with the Freddy franchise, and then a little bit later, probably younger than you know, I think that, what is the term that I finally decided was fine? Zennial. So right on that cusp of X and millennial. And so there were lots of things that I think the whole generation, like in that era, was like, we were probably too young for some of that stuff. So I probably saw Hellraiser younger than I should have, but I was really into horror. And I had a friend who had like so much horror. So I'd go spend time at her house, and that's who I watched all the Freddy Krueger movies with and all of the Hellraiser movies. At the time, they weren't, I mean, Hellraiser has so many movies I haven't seen, but like, anyway, I always just remember being freaked out by Freddy because he gets you in your sleep, and you can't not ever sleep. Like, eventually your body will just pass out. And I remember being really freaked out by that. So I'm kind of glad I had Freddy, because I'm willing to watch the Halloween and Friday the 13th franchises, but my son and I have actually watched the first ones of both of those, and I much prefer Nightmare on Elm Street. I know I'm on a tangent right now, but like, I don't know. I think it's still my favorite. I know I'm probably biased because that's like the one I grew up with. That was my first like franchise, I don't know, love, I guess, for like the main three in that time period. But I get really frustrated. I mean, I like Halloween, but Halloween is a slow creep. Friday the 13th just pisses me off. All right. Side note, because Merida and Flynn won't sleep. Anyway, it's not because of Freddy Krueger. What if I give them a nice snack that will also make them really sleepy? Are we going to drug Merida and Flynn? That would be wonderful, Lilith. Perhaps you should visit Remy. I imagine he has recipes that help people sleep. I mean, we could give them, like, really
Until we meet
heavy
again.
foods or
Wonder if
something,
I'll
but...
ever get used to all this rain.
Talk to Remy. Is he here? Can I leave and come back? Ugh, he is here. I am going to leave, though. Are you... Come here, rabbit. Oh. But I had already pet you today. Almost level 5. Not quite.
All this rain and me without my umbrella.
There you are. I figured you'd be close because your house is here.
Over here.
Bonjour. Dreams and dark designs. Remy, we have an emergency. We need to drug Flynn and Merida. A culinary emergency? I mean, yeah. Yes, sort of, or no, but it will be resolved through culinary means. That one. Now I gotta hear more. There's a strange sleeping sickness affecting Flynn and Merida. Aurora and I have made a dream spinner to figure out what's going on in their dreams, but now they're too scared to sleep. Do you have any recipes that help make people sleepy? Well, a nice glass of warm spiced milk should do the trick. You're a lifesaver. Thanks, Remy. Happy to help. Here, take this as well. I just whipped up an excellent blend of spices that would go great with some warm milk. Fantastic.
Hello.
All right. Some warm spiced milk. See. Sorry, just had a thought and had to write it down. All right. Somewhere I'm cooking. This. Am I just cooking the one? There's two of them. Sounds good though. All right. Do I need to cook two? I do. All right. I guess I could have guessed, considering I have these special spices. They wouldn't leave me with special extras. In her house! Frickin' frack! Should I move her here? Maybe. I suppose I could go to the Library of Lore, 'cause it's... they're probably about the same distance, really. Ah, you're visible again. Good for you, Vanellope. Alright, chicky chicky. What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Look at all those stars. You know, Rapunzel's really great at painting stars. I'm not talking to you. What the hell?
Nice talking to you.
No, stop! No, everybody stop talking to me. I want to talk to you. I do want to give you these items. Now give them to... I slipped a little something in on the way over.
I'm so
That's
glad
not right.
you're here.
Back from Remy's with 2 glasses of calming, warm, spiced milk. Oh, wonderful. Flynn, Merida, Lilith has made you some warm, spiced milk to help you sleep. Why are we telling them? They're anxious already.
Go on.
Would you please consider drinking it so we can learn about your nightmares and help you? I guess we can't stay awake forever. Exactly. Fine. I'll drink it. Anything to get these dreams to stop. Give it to me, too. I suppose I can survive one more nightmare. Thank you. Now, if it's all right, when you're asleep, maybe watch your dreams with our dream spinner. That way we can see everything you're seeing. Hey, if you want to watch the horrors, have at it. Trust me, it's not pretty. It's fine by me, but I hope this doesn't give you nightmares. Let's get going. We've got a sleeping sickness to figure out. Looks like you had a nice little nap there. You know, I am actually feeling refreshed. I mean, as much as you can after being terrorized by nightmares. And I think the dream spinner is beginning to work its magic. Lilith, could you see what sort of image it's made?
Do take care.
Excuse you. Get the heck out of my way! Interesting. Is there another? Okay. Now what?
I hope to see you soon.
Now what? Oh dear. Lilith, did you see the image that the dream spinner spun? Yeah, what is that? Or it looks rather sinister. Or so Hades is having a barbecue? Big deal. Wait, excuse me? Yeah, what is that? Well, it's Mount Olympus, but that black mist. I'm not sure what it is, but since it terrifies Flynn and Merida so, it must be something horrid. Well, if they're dreaming about Mount Olympus, maybe I should go and check things out. Please do, and hurry. We must help our friends. I'll look after Flynn and Merida and be sure to tell you if anything changes. Okay, I only got half of the image, though. Should I have gotten more than just that? Because it didn't... Let's look at it again. Oh, I guess that is Mount Olympus in the background. But it looks like it's split in two. I'm wondering if this is going to be the Beanstalk Marshes or whatever the heck where Maleficent is. Maybe. Perhaps. Hey. This is not it. Alright, Mount Olympus. Here we come. Where are we time-wise? Oh, getting close to break. Cook. Look for the area in the image. Hold on. Do we actually need to go in? Well, let's try and go in then. Because I don't feel like I'm close enough, you know? The perspective in the image is different. This is where we find Maleficent and Hades again, right? Scheming. Putting fire into people's dreams. Oh, I'm so glad I have a 4-day weekend. Oh my gosh. 1-day weekends are rough. I'm glad it's only every once in a while now, man. I used to work for longer. I worked 6 days a week. And then for a period of time, I worked for 7 days a week. And that was really tough because no breaks sucks. 1 day a week breaks also really sucks. Like, really bad. You never feel like you have time to do anything, and then it's really easy to fall into a cycle of being just so exhausted that you don't have the energy to, like, clean and manage things the way you do, and then getting into a funk because, you know, you never feel like you can never catch up, or either you can never catch up or you can never have time because, like, just time to rest. Because if you know, are taking care of all of the stuff, then any free time you have is not really restful. You're taking care of the stuff, you know. I do not miss those days. For sure. Okay, I feel like this is not right. But maybe we actually have to make it all the way up there? Maybe? Oh, you just go over there. Well, that's not helpful. No thanks. Would like to be able to go fast. Must go faster. Wish my little one was up to seeing Jurassic Park, but it's a little overwhelming for him right now, so I'll just have to wait. Although I heard one review that said it wasn't, like, the new one wasn't worth very much. I was like, wow. Which is fine. I feel like my expectations are relatively low for any new Jurassic movies. It's a similar, like, I want to go and I want to watch dinosaurs. Like, that's, I don't need it to be super complicated. I'm not looking for, like, Oscar dramas. But, you know. It would be nice if it was decent enough and not, excuse me? Oh, crap. Why is it making me do all this again? I wonder if I could have gone in that first little, like, travel thing at the beginning? Maybe. But I thought that was an exit and not a travel to, like, the end of the area. Because that's what I want it to be. Oh. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh! Tell me that's where it would have dropped me. It's right there. Okay. Interact with the rift in Mount Olympus. That is an impressive looking rift. I've seen poltergeists. Don't go into the light. Or are we trying to get something to cross over? It's gonna be time to start getting ready for Halloween soon. I'm hoping to get started earlier than I've been. I usually have the intention of starting in September, and then September will fly by, and suddenly I'm like, oh crap, we have to get ready now because it's October. So we'll see. We'll see what we can make of it. All right. Interact with the rift. Okay. I got distracted by all the fire that I was getting rid of. All right. Are you giving me the second half of the image? Yes. Oh, that is not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be something related more to Maleficent, but this is, what do they call that place? The erasing place, whatever it's called. I wonder where we are in her quest chain. Kind of want to catch all these snippets right now. They're right here. All right. I'm assuming we're talking to Aurora. Oh, the Lore Keeper and Aurora. So I'm assuming we go to the Lore Keeper. And Aurora will poof and be there. Sup? Oh, and poof, there she is. Ah. Lore Keeper, we've got a crisis on our hands and we need some advice. Oh dear, what seems to be the trouble? We have uncovered a dreadful plot, or Hades and Maleficent are up to something, or Remy's food is putting people to sleep. I mean, we asked him to, so who's the real problem? We have uncovered a dreadful plot. First, it was Flynn and Merida, afflicted by a terrible sleeping sickness and nightmares. We watched their dreams and saw a horrible image of a creepy rift in Mount Olympus, and the unwritten realms looking drained of magic and vitality. I checked out Mount Olympus, and the dream was real. We're not sure how far down the rift goes, but it's filled with a terrible black mist. That does sound worrying. I wonder... Did you two know that in the center of this realm there exists a reservoir of storybook magic called the Heart of Stories? There is a rumor among the quills of the unwritten realms that one day a great man placed an object of power there in the hope that it would be used for good and the joy of imagination. And the rift is trying to reach it, or honestly, that tracks. Or I wouldn't want our Veil villains to get a hold of that. And the rift is trying to reach it? I wonder if Maleficent has harnessed nightmare magic to try and pierce the barrier between worlds to reach the Heart of Stories. That would give them unprecedented control over the Veil. Okay, we've got to deal with this. We'll take it from here. Thanks, Lore Keeper. Lilith, you should visit Hades and Maleficent and stop them as quickly as possible. All right, that seems like a good place to take a break. All right, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and... No, you know what? It won't matter because it's telling me to go to Maleficent's castle. So let's just pop up there. So that we are right where we need to be. Or after break. And I'm going to go ahead and do this thing. And then go ahead and get myself my companion again, just in case I end up... Yeah, this is the one that's almost level 5. Alright, so we'll be here for when break is over. But, stretch, bathroom, food, drink, all the things. Yeah. If you're still here when I get back, thank you so much for sticking around. If not, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, follow, subscribe, do all of those things if you're enjoying hanging out. And I should be back in a few minutes. Right. Voila. I feel refreshed. Like I stood up and took care of my body. So, hello. If you are here, thank you, or welcome, or whatever the correct appropriate greeting is. All right, awkwardness over. Well, no, that's not true. We're awkward all the time. All right, we're going into Maleficent's castle and confronting them. Let's do this. Ugh, I need fresh chapstick for in here. My chapstick is dying. It's so sad. Of course, I have like 14 things of chapstick all over the house and in my purse and my lunch bag and everywhere because I can't. I can't function without it. Uh-oh. Come on. You can catch up. You can do it. I believe in you. As I watch to see if it's going to spin it all. I hear something. Okay. There we go. Made me nervous. Okay. Sup, Trouble?
I've been looking everywhere.
Not you. Both of you.
You've returned.
Well, well, look who's returned. Save the smug laughter, Maleficent. I know everything. Oh, that's rich. You hear that, Maleficent? Lilith knows everything. I'm shaking in my sandals. Indulge me, Lilith. What do you know? I know your evil plan. Do we, though? Do we know what it is? Your... This is weak. We should have more evidence before we say we know things. Behind the nightmares, or behind the rift in Mount Olympus, or trying to reach the heart of stories, or not moving forward with your plan. I'll stop you. I'll say behind the nightmares. Flynn and Merida harvesting their nightmares for your own evil ends. I don't want to give them like tips on what we have found out. Like, they need to be able to... Well, Maleficent may not expose her intentions. Hades, on the other hand. Behind the rift in Mount Olympus. All that horrible black mist eating away into the unwritten realms. I bet you thought you were real clever, bypassing the portal that the Lord Keeper guards like that. Alright, I'm gonna say it. Trying to reach the heart of stories. I suppose I don't have to, but I like knowing all of the text if I can help it. I know what's at the heart of the unwritten realms now, and it's too important to let you corrupt it. Well, Lilith, I'm afraid there's one thing you do not know. You are far too late to stop us. Oh, okay. We've gotten... Okay. So, fine. No. No. No! Alright. How dramatic are we going to be? I think I'll just do the least dramatic. Surely you see the quills arrayed around us. Normally they're content to administer the unwritten realms, but now they're under our control. Wait. Oh, they are here, aren't they? Hello. And Mal's agreed that old Scrooge Miser is going to be the first to feel our wrath. I forbid you to call me that. At least in public. But Lilith, we owe you a debt of gratitude. Without your efforts... They both mwahaha at me. Without your efforts to reconcile Hades and myself, we never would have realized the potential of our combined powers. See, I knew that wasn't a good... I mean, like, it was a mixed bag to do that. So I will give you one chance to join us. Never. I'll think about it, or sure. Never. How disappointing. Now watch as evil triumphs over the veil at last.
Discerning eyes and sealed lips will serve you well.
Oh. Yeah, the two flames united. Open your mailbox. Okay. Ugh. See, we needed them to reconcile, but I don't think we did it in the best way possible because we told them essentially like, hey, you know how you guys are both like evil? You should bond over that. No. But yeah, you don't tell the villains all your information. Like, that's not right. Did anybody watch Game of Thrones? Look what happened to Ned Stark. Should have kept his mouth shut. Anyway. All right. Wait a minute. What was that? Is that toggle filters? I don't know if I've ever messed with the filters. Okay. I don't really see that as super useful unless you're trying to just look at the map. Maybe if you didn't want to see anything. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. But like for regular gameplay, not really. Circumstances. Okay, what am I doing? I was gonna do a fast travel away unless I have to go inside someplace. I do not have to go inside someplace, so let's just... probably this one. I'm gonna go read a letter, and then they're gonna be like, hey, go inside this building in the Vale. Thwart my attempts to reduce the lag issue as often as possible. That's fabulous. Dearest Lilith, it's true. All appears dire, as if Maleficent and Hades are victorious. But I just know that we can defeat them. The Veil stands with you, Lilith. You've done so much to help us all. And now we are ready to stand up for our home. Ever your friend, Princess Aurora. Is this her level 10? Did I just get her level 10 stuff done? That's an outfit. Once Upon a Dream dress. Alright, well, let's go in and log that. Oh, nope. Once Upon a Dream dress. It's cute. It's, again, an example of... I wish I could have the cloak and the dress and the shoes all separate. Like, I like the outfits in this game. Is it a dress or is it a costume? Like, it's super cute. But I want this dress separate. I want this cloak separate. 100%. And look at those boots. Hold on. Let's go inside a well-lit space instead of out here in the dark. Like those boots. I could see using those boots if they were on their own. And it looks like she has like pink tights on too. See, I want components. I want to be able to mix and match all my stuff. But yes. Anyway, we'll go back to our regularly scheduled program, also known as our regular outfit. And then go back and grab that bunny again. You, sir. How close are you? You're pretty dang close, aren't you? Alright, and does that mean she is done? Does that mean she is done? I understand grammar and stuff. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, that was her level 10, so she is done. Nice! 1 of 2. Can we finish Maleficent 2? And that was almost the halfway point of the stream, so that's pretty good. I kind of like the fact that Maleficent stuff was contingent on Aurora's stuff. I need your help immediately. A quill has rudely barged in and is lecturing me about forms and unpaid taxes. Ooh, no, I'm sorry, sir. I can see that being deeply upsetting for Scrooge. For anyone, really, but Scrooge in particular, you know? He likes to keep his ducks in a row. Yes. Yes, I said that out loud. Where the heck is he? He's always in here. There he is. Get out! This is my shop and... Oh! Oh, what the... I thought I was talking to him. Oh, okay. It's this kind of conversation. And you're not welcome here. Alright. As I explained before, I am acting under the authority of the new rulers of the Vale. That flame on top of his head is super cool. New rulers? What nonsense is this? As principal assessor of royal taxes, I have been tasked with collecting your taxes. Taxes? I've never had to pay taxes here in my life. Ah, in that case, your back taxes come to 2,820,312 star coins. Ooh, that's rough. But I love the blue and green flame together. That looks cool. All right. Sorry. I'm distracted. Excuse me? What are you doing here? Yes, answer, Lilith. They'll put a stop to this nonsense. Good day. I am an agent from the Unwritten Realms, Bureau of Tax Collection. Our records indicate that Scrooge McDuck has not paid taxes in... ever. Nobody has paid taxes here before. As ruler, I haven't needed to collect any. Incorrect. You are not the ruler. Yeah, I am. Or guess I've got these royal tools for no good reason then. Or if I'm not, then who is the ruler? That one. The most powerful, Hades and Maleficent. Their evil inspires us all. Curse me kilts, this is a disaster. Lilith, what are we to do about it? Okay, let me think here. Do you have the correct forms? How much would it cost to make this problem go away? Do you have the correct forms? Correct forms? For tax collection? Yeah, you don't know about those? You totally need form 846.4B-5 if you're going to be allowed to collect taxes here. We're in a different bureaucratic jurisdiction than the Unwritten Realms. Wonderful. Well, that will not do. Where can I find form 846.4B-5? Revenge! Afraid you'll need form 227-Q4 for that. And it's going to take 4 eons to get them. Ah, I see the bureaucracy here is much like in the Unwritten Realms. Very well, I shall return. Ha, that was mighty clever, Lilith. Thanks. I guess bureaucracy is the best way to defeat a bureaucrat. Bureaucracy can never be defeated. But what are the Quills doing here? Apparently working for Hades and Maleficent. Correct. Ah, this is not good. They're bureaucratic and evil? Lilith, I wouldn't be surprised if these dastardly Quills are invading other businesses as well. You should go chicken on... Chicken? You should go chicken on Chez Remy. Oh no, I bet you're right. I'll do that now. Hey Daisy, you might want to go, like, shore up the boutique.
A little more excitement.
Alright. I do love, like, you don't have the right forms. Excuse you. I love you, but also, grr. Alright, on my way. Hey, Merlin. What's up, man? Yep. Just douse these guys all in water and put out their flames? Is that how that works? I've got a magic watering can. Hello. Okay. Okay, so that's happened frequently tonight. If I'm going into some place and talking to someone, it starts the conversation and then immediately pops me back out. But as soon as I hit the button again, it works. So I don't know what's up with that. At least it's working, because I'm sure it could be a bug where it doesn't work. So we'll just keep doing it, I guess. Hey, what's going on here? Lilith, you've got to help me with this quill. It's telling me to change my menu. Under authority granted by the august, clever, and handsome Vale co-ruler Hades. August, clever, and handsome. August? August is a adjective? August, adjective. As an adjective, August... Oh, is this August? Is it like that? Means impressive, dignified, and awe-inspiring. Okay. Pronunciation. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I must know. I mean, I don't have to know, but I kind of want to, so hold on a second. I think it's this. Making sure I'm not gonna... August. Okay. I just didn't know how much, like, I didn't know if I playing that clip was going to be, since it's not my clip, if it was going to be a problem. August? Weird. Okay. He's also got a accent, so it's like, anyway. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that as an adjective in for a while. I feel like vaguely in the back of my mind I had heard that somewhere before, but I use it, it's such a frequently used as the month, you know, or a person's name that, I don't know. I just hadn't thought of it as an adjective in a long time. Okay. Yes, so Hades is bossing around. I am informing you that you must from here on out only serve Greek food. No French cuisine? French is not Greek, so no. What about Grank Freach? What? That was a heck of a way to twist that around. Okay, what about Greek French fusion? I mean, it was kind of fusion in my mouth. That doesn't sound right. Okay, this cannot stand, or can we discuss this? Let's do the fusion. Huh, that gives me some ideas. No. This is gonna ruin Chez Remy. I like Greek cuisine as much as the next chef, but I'm known for the variety of my dishes. Hold on, Remy. I think I have an idea. Excuse me, Quill. I have a question about Greek food. Does it need to be any kind of Greek food or Greek food of a certain standard? The August, Clever, and Handsome Vale co-ruler Hades did not give me any food quality classification standards. Well, this seems important to define. If we give you one example of the Greek food that Remy can make, can you take it back to Hades to get an evaluation? That is acceptable. I commend you for trying to follow this new culinary standard. Here, Lilith, what about this recipe? Okay, we'll make a Grecian baked fish for you to run by Hades. Excuse me, the August, Clever, and Handsome Vale co-ruler Hades. Okay. So. And while we're waiting on his approval, Remy can continue to cook whatever the hell he wants. Is that where we're going with this? Oh. Yes, Bunny, you're very cute. Now, go away. There you are. One Grecian baked fish to take back for evaluation. Excellent. I will tell the August, Clever, and Handsome Vale co-ruler Hades that you have been most compliant. Yeah, that's me, totally compliant. Or just take him the fish, okay? Or do you want more dishes to test? Yeah, that's me. You will surely be praised over all his other minions. Goodbye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. I can only hope that my colleague is having as efficient a time with Goofy as I have had with you. Oh, shit. All right. That Quill can be rather vain. I hope it does not get distracted. Ooh, rather vain. Thanks for the tip. Quills are also hassling Goofy. Oh, we have to go to his house. Okay. Well, he lives on the floating island, so we should probably travel. I still haven't unlocked all the floating island yet. I have been using them occasionally for dream snaps, though, because they're nice to have, like, a big blank canvas. That's flat. This is not Goofy's house. Here's Goofy's house. Hey, man, I'll see you inside your house. Yippee! Good for you, Goofy. Oh, Lord. Hey, what's up?
Hi there, pal.
See, it did it again. Started it and then popped me right out. Okay. Business permit? Gosh, I don't know what that is. As Prime Quill Bureaucrat, I am in a position to educate you. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, I just realized I didn't have all my screens set up the way I should. Okay, there we go. I'm good. Please make yourself comfortable. I'm about to explain to this citizen how to apply for a business permit. This will take approximately 4 hours. Wait, you are the Prime Quill Bureaucrat? Indeed. Can I have your autograph? Or I've never met a prime bureaucrat before. Or Goofy, get excited. This is a big moment. Can I have your autograph for a form? I'm sure you get this all the time, but can we take a picture together? A photo of me? So my friends will, my friends believe me when I say I met you, or it'll go on my favorite bureaucrat scrapbook, or, well, it's not every day you meet a prime bureaucrat. That one. Well, I suppose you could do a photo, or we could do a photo shoot. Okie dokie, and I promise I'll learn all about business permits after. Yeah, I'm sure a prime bureaucrat like you is far too busy to educate us on simple things like business permits. Hey, Bama, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Haven't seen you in ages, but I'm assuming that's because you've been living it up this summer. And, let's see, I think the last time I talked to you was just before your birthday and before Tales of the Shire came out. So hopefully you are enjoying that, because I know you were looking forward to that. Well, I suppose I can come back later for the permit.
Works for me.
Trying to wrap up Maleficent and Aurora. I've already wrapped up Aurora's story, so hopefully I can get through the rest of Maleficent's quest chain. Because I believe next week we're getting new people and new Star Path. We're taking a glamorous picture. I don't know if I can make it glamorous, but I can do a picture with a bunny butt in it. Okay. There, I did it. There we go. Photo shoot all done. You were a little stoic in the photo, or you're a natural. What poses? Or maybe you should try taking some photos next. You're a natural. Really? A natural? Me? Absolutely. Did you enjoy yourself? That was surprisingly fun. Do bureaucrats not have fun? A star like you deserves to have fun. Or do you want another photo shoot? A star like you. Wouldn't call it living it up and playing in the Shire and Wildflowers. Yeah, I've seen Sem. Is that the one Sem has been streaming lately? I haven't actually gone into one of those streams yet because there's a lot of games and I'm like, okay, pace yourself. But, well, hopefully you've been enjoying them. My husband and I started playing Grounded 2. So. I do, don't I? Well, I'll send that photo back to the Unwritten Realms. Why don't you go and put it someplace safe? I can pass along any bureaucratic directives to the next villager who you needed to visit. Oh, yes, that would be quite appreciated. Please go see the Lord Keeper and inform her that she must update her library records. I'll get right on that, sir. At least the Lord Keeper is not in a building that's going to create lag for me. The very next thing is going to be something, though. I tell you what. All right. Storybook Vale. And the library. Don't talk to me about record keeping in a library. It's something I do have to help with. Not all of it, thank goodness. Love the dress. Thank you. It's the Amidala from, what's that? Star Wars Episode 3? It's, I think, the only Star Wars thing I have is this dress. And the hair that goes with it, but this dress. Lore Keeper, I could use some help. Things are dire. Indeed. Quills pouring from the Unwritten Realms and enforcing Hades and Maleficent's will. This is almost the exact kind of situation I was worrying myself over beforehand. Chill. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Or this is not the time for I told you so's. Or let's discuss after the crisis is handled. This is not the time. Yes, let's focus on Hades and Maleficent for now. How could they have pulled this off? Or what can I do to stop this? Or what do you know about the Quills? What do you know about the Quills? Normally they administer the Unwritten Realms. Clearly, they have been corrupted and placed under Hades and Maleficent's control. Can we just water them? Do we have magic water? Yeah, what can we do to stop them? I think that you must venture into the unwritten realms once more. If you can gain access to the heart of stories, then perhaps Hades and Maleficent's control can be stopped. Heart of stories? It is a place at the center of the unwritten realms, where a great man once placed an object of power. What about the quills? Or, I'm not sure if I can handle this on my own, or how can I get back? How can I get back? I will unlock the portal for you, but the quills will surely try to block you at every turn. I wish I could accompany you, Lilith, but hopefully this shall assist you in my place. If you place it in the Library of Lore and activate it, it will play the call to adventure and gather those in the Vale whose hearts are true, bringing them to your aid. Good, I could use the help, or while I wish I could do this on my own, or oh, phew, I was getting worried for a moment. Good. The veil stands behind you, Lilith. Fantastic. Place the Dreamlight bell beacon in the Library of Lore to play the call to adventure. So just anywhere? Yes, actually, this was a dress I thought I was going to... when I got married, I thought this dress would be great as inspiration if I ended up having a dress made. I thought about having a non-traditional wedding dress. I didn't end up doing that, but, oh man, I was obsessed with this dress for a minute. So it's kind of like living out that fantasy version of my wedding dress. I ended up in a more traditional dress, but, which is fine. I loved the dress that I ended up wearing, but I just always thought this dress was freaking gorgeous. And Natalie Portman was gorgeous in it, so, you know, what are you gonna do? Place it in the Library of Lore. So, like, just smack dab here. Oh, apparently the answer is yes. I didn't think I could actually put stuff in here. Is this just this object, or is it any object? Because that would be kind of cool if I could put any object in here. You can tell I haven't done any decorating here, apart from using some of the spaces for dream snaps. Oh, lordy be. All right. Sure. I think it's interesting how she won't look at the camera, like my own character won't. What are you doing, lady? All right, it's fine. It doesn't matter. This is just for a quest.
Anyone seen a missing arrow?
Enter the open portal to the unwritten realms. Oh, Lord. I love how this book looks. Every time I see it. Alright. Well, the evil quills are blocking the way. Talk to Aurora. What's up? How you doing? Oh.
Farewell.
Aurora, look at all those evil quills. You'd think every time it happens I would get used to it, and then I don't. Goodness, they don't look friendly at all. I'm guessing they're also working for the villains, or how can we clear the way, or poor corrupted quills. I'm guessing they work for the villains.
Oh no.
I'm afraid so.
Oh.
Oh, I have an idea.
Go on.
Merida, Flynn, and I will try to frighten the quills away so you may pass. Then you can continue on on to discover how Hades and Maleficent corrupted the poor quills.
I hope to see you soon.
You really think you can scare them? Confront the quills blocking the way with all the villagers backing you. Okay. Halt! By order of rulers Hades and Maleficent, turn back now. Villagers, time to do your thing. Out of the way, quills, or would you like to end up as the fletching on my new arrows? Highly irregular. Listen, you've got two choices. You can let Lilith through, or I can go and misfile every piece of paperwork in the realm. Ooh, God. Don't test me. I'll do it. Sorry, I work in a library. That's a real threat right there. Misfiled paperwork. No, please, no. Of course, in my case, it would be books, but you know. I would like to appeal to the spark of goodness that I know rests deep inside you. But I'm afraid we don't have the time. You must either let us through, or I'll have to stuff a pillow with you and give it to Scar. He sleeps all night and most of the day in a cave. Oh no, I would get so wrinkled. Wow, that was unexpected, Aurora. I guess the last one's for me. Have you filled out the correct forms to obstruct us, or this is for your own good, or Hades and Maleficent forged document? Ooh, that one. That is a very serious accusation. It's true. You should check the first document they submitted. If you examine it under 10 times magnification, you'll see that their forms lack the proper watermarks. Don't go anywhere. I will check their forms and return shortly. You go ahead, Lilith. We'll stay here to make sure the quills don't come back and follow you. Confront Hades and Maleficent. All right. Excuse me then. I love how, like, they didn't move, but I was able to just walk through them. I'm assuming they're all the way up here, right? Yeah. Hey, Trouble.
Do now.
Okay. Sorry. I was just like, wait. We should probably look at this mess going on. Well, look who made it this far. Hate to say it, but I'm impressed. Unfortunately for you, this is where your story ends. That which you seek is beyond our flames, and we have taken great pains to defend it against your Dreamlight. How could you? Or defense against Dreamlight? Or what is even beyond the flames? What is even beyond the flames? A sight that you will never see. We've studied Dreamlight for some time now. Hardening our flames against it required only a simple spell. Oh, do tell, sir. Yeah, I can hold this enchantment up and read today's scrolls top to bottom, including the tabloids. I bet the tabloids are your favorite part, Hades. All right, fine. I can see when I'm beat. I just have one last question. Who's going to be the real ruler once you've dealt with me? Or I helped you both with so much. Doesn't that count for anything? Or who has the strongest fire? The first one. Oh, Lilith, what a transparent attempt to me, obviously. Leave it to Hades to take the bait. Absolutely not. The flames flickered when they started bickering. Maybe I can use this to my advantage. Well, we kind of bonded them for fire, so destroying the bond could destroy the bond of fire. Anyway, I'm curious, who has the best animal companion, or color scheme, or understanding of magic? Ooh, that one. Clearly, my magic is more precise, more refined, and not dependent on fates and prophecies. Mouse. Ooh, she's gonna be mad. I was crafting the deep magic of the underworld when you were still considering where to lay the foundation stones on your precious Forbidden Mountain. I am Maleficent, mistress of all evil. You're really getting angry. Now's my chance.
Farewell.
Are we gonna douse it? Extinguish. Oh. Yeah. Enter the portal. All right. Oh, goody. Anything over here? No. Okay. The Heart of Stories contains a typewriter. Like it. What is that? What is this? To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Dreamlight Valley and the surrounding realms are lands of peace and harmony where all may live together in community. As ruler, I, Maleficent, order that all quills obey me unquestioningly. This one from Hades. I, Hades, ruler of all I see, order that all quills will enforce this proclamation. Only Greek food will be served at Chez Remy. Are there more, or is it just those three? Okay, we're typing something. And we're doing it again. Okay. Welcome to the Heart of Stories. Thank you. The typewriter can talk, or this isn't Naked Lunch, is it? Okay. If you haven't seen or are familiar with Naked Lunch, at your own risk. It's not for everybody. You're not a type of quill, are you? Thank you. You are quite welcome. Excuse my ignorance, but what are you doing here? What is this place? This room was the first part of the storybook Vale to be created. Long, long ago, a great man shared all his imagination and all his magic with me so that I could help create a place for stories to live and thrive. Oh, so when Hades and Maleficent got in here, you can see the memos they crafted littering the floor. Not my happiest time, but I'm just a typewriter, and I can't control what other people type into me. Oh, so if I type something on you, it will come true? Or you couldn't have a paper jam when they were writing, or you don't have a backspace key, do you? The first one. Yes, so think carefully about how you phrase things. I only have enough ink left for 2 more memos. No pressure. Okay, let me try a test memo first. Official memo. Maleficent will laugh when I say the word alabaster. Hades will quote poetry when I give him an apple, or Hades and Maleficent will both compliment me when I say goodbye. That one. Click, clickety, clack, clack. So what I just wrote will come true. It already has. But now I only have enough ink for 1 more memo. All right, better make this one good. Let me think for a moment. I almost did the poetry one, though. Official memo to the Storybook Vale, Unwritten Realms, and all surrounding magical lands. Immediately, all quills are to cease carrying out Hades and Maleficent's corruption. Click, clickety, clack, clack. Hades and Maleficent are to lose all memory of their attempted takeover and will live peacefully and happily with everyone in Dreamlight Valley forevermore. Click, clickety, clack, clack. Not sure how I feel about that part. Consider it done. I didn't mind them losing the memory of them trying to take it over, but I'm not sure about writing in, like, how, like, I don't know. There's a piece of taking away free will that bothers me. Anyway. I'm returning to the Vale, right? Not to say that they, well, I don't know. Did we forbid them from, like, being able to act on potential future? I mean, like, I liked Jafar, like Jafar's story where he did bad and then we, you know, worked it out. I think what did we do with him? A trial or something? Anyway. I don't know. I liked that resolution a little better. It feels kind of weird to be like, I'm just going to take away your free will. Because that's essentially what that's doing. Ask the lore keeper about what you found in the Heart of Stories. Oh, I have to do it again. Talk twice. Lilith, you did it. I must congratulate you. It really worked. Or are Hades and Maleficent back? Or have the evil quills left? That one. What was that sound? Did she just blow a raspberry at me? Can books blow raspberries? They have, but they apologized to everyone before leaving. What happened in there, Lilith? Okay, you know, I just realized that my test memo also made them do stuff against their will. But that's almost like hypnotizing someone and then making them look like a chicken. That was not like taking away complete free will. All right, I don't know. Maybe I'm justifying it. Okay. What happened in there, Lilith? Did you reach the Heart of Stories? I did. It was just this room with a typewriter in it. A rather friendly typewriter who explained everything to me. I wrote 2 memos. One about Hades and Maleficent calming down and forgetting about their plans. And one about them both complimenting me when I say goodbye. Lilith, you are quite fortunate. You have touched some of the deepest magic of the Vale. I do feel privileged to have been there, but did it really work? Or I feel a little weird about rewriting someone's mind like that. That one! So glad they acknowledged it. Okay, sorry. I'm really like... about that. Okay. Yes, the responsibility of the author is a heavy one. However, your changes were for the betterment of the Vale and all who live here. Hades and Maleficent will not be hurt by this, and had you not intervened, many good villagers would have suffered. But if you need to be convinced, then go speak with Maleficent and Hades. I am certain you will be quite pleased. Yeah, but it's still kind of tainted with the fact that they don't know. You know, they don't know that I essentially have... I don't know. It's one of those weird conundrums, you know? Like those... You can have, like, one of those 6-hour in the middle of the night conversations about, like, the ethics of that. Oh, no. Have you seen... If you've seen, Good Place, I'm feeling a little cheaty right now. I love that show. If you've not seen The Good Place, I 100% recommend it to anybody. It is such a well-done show. I love that show. Okay, so now I'm going to go back here. Hopefully I don't have to go in anywhere to talk to them. Okay. Like, I'm sure they're gonna seem fine, right? Because they're living peacefully in the valley. But, like, they're living peacefully in the valley because
What do you say?
I made it be so without their permission.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
All right. Hey, Hades, how are you feeling?
What?
Me? Good. Great. Fine, I guess. I got the snagging feeling like there's something I was in the middle of, but stopped. Getting some spanakopita from Remy, or overseeing Mythopia, or visiting Mr. McDuck's store. Overseeing Mythopia?
Yes!
Well, that goes without saying. The work of a god is never done. And how do you feel about Maleficent?
Right, all right.
Well, it's not like she's my favorite
Right.
person in the Vale, but what's that saying? Good fences make good neighbors. As long as we remember to stay out of each other's hair, the flame should be kept to a dull roar. Great. Well, I think I'll head out now. Goodbye, Hades.
Yeah.
So long, and might I mention, that outfit is great. I mean, you're really ticking all the fashion boxes with that. Oh, the memo actually worked. Why, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Can we make Mother Gothel say nice things, too? How quickly I get drunk with power. But Mother Gothel is always such a backhanded person. Anyway. Where is she? Oh, she stopped walking towards me. Okay. I was like, shouldn't I have seen her approaching by now? But not if she stopped. Okay. Hey, lady.
This show of power shall be rewarded.
What a weird little bug. Okay. Maleficent, how's it going? Good day, Lilith. I am somewhat unsettled. I feel as if I've forgotten something. Ew. I'm sure it's nothing, or maybe it's about your raven, or forgotten something. Any idea what kind of question? I'm going to say this, and she's going to be like, no, I forgot it. Oh, okay. She didn't immediately, like, give me this. Obviously, I don't remember what it was because I just said I forgot it. Okay. No. Every moment it feels more and more distant, as if it were a dream I had many years ago. No matter, were it important, I would never have forgotten. Now, if I had to leave this conversation a little early and said goodbye, how would you react? What a marvelous question. I do not concern myself with how you come and go, for you certainly take great care when it comes to the Vale. Incredible. The memo worked on both of them. I did pick the one that was for both of them, so... Well, I'm glad that you're feeling well. Indeed. And I must remark that I owe much of that to you. You have been quite welcoming, even to one such as myself who does not easily interact with others. And as I take care to pay my debt, here, please accept this as a token of my regard. Her level 10 quest is done. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Where is my log? Okay. No, thank you, Lilith. For the first time in a long time, I feel content. Well, fingers crossed that we all do forever after.
You have proven your worth.
Yeah, I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted about the resolution on that. I think it's fair. Dark Fairy Ensemble. Also Sleeping Beauty. And that is all 4 Sleeping Beauty pieces. Nice. Okay. So that should be it. No quests available. Fan-frickin-tastic. And we still have 30 minutes. Amazing. So awesome. What would I do now? Probably deal with pumpkins or some shit. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Like, I don't know. I'd be interested to see if a different ending could have come of that. So many of the things that they tackle in this game are tackled very well, in my opinion. I loved how they treated the forgotten stuff when it was all getting, you know, like unraveled. No, rolled out. I guess it was over time that we got the forgotten stuff. I really liked that. I think I liked the Jafar resolution better than I liked this one, but it's a tricky thing, right? I don't know. Yeah, philosophical debate. Go philosophical debate it. If you are as conflicted as I am. But regardless, they're here now. Things are at peace. We will just accept it. And it is an imaginary land, right? Maybe we can say it because, you know, we are the author of it. I don't know. It's all Stitch's fault. Just scapegoat Stitch. And how are you, Zen? Maybe you should write an alternate ending to the Veil storylines. I did like the resolution with the Lore Keeper, though. So I guess it's a mixed bag for the Veil. All right. I could do some snippet catching real quick. I really should try and find some shadow ones so I can do some more of the puzzles. I'm doing all right. I get a 4-day weekend, so I am like, my day started out kind of like oh gosh, I don't want to go to work because I knew that I was getting some time off. And now that we're at the time off part of my day, the beginning of it, then it feels a lot better. It's also nice being here. So, but overall, you know, pretty good. So it's good to see you. Does that still work? Saying good to see you. Good to have you here. Is it weird to say see when you're not actually visible? What is happening? Oh, okay. So we can just go there at any time now. Interesting. All right. I'm looking for Merida. I was doing some snippet catching. That's what was happening. All right.
Rain like this reminds
Your
me
ending
of
would be
home.
Stitch is the true culprit behind the forgetting, acting all cute to avoid detection. Be an interesting tack to take.
There's always
Oh.
something happening here.
All right,
isn't there?
so it's not just story talking, it's also regular talking. Like just trying to talk to Merida there, she just popped away a little bit, and then I was able to talk to her a second time and get her, so.
Brilliant.
Not sure what's going on with that. I have not experienced that before. No, what button am I pushing? I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. All right, let's see if we can find some regular snippets and then also some shadowy ones. Ooh, we should be able to finish up the bunny. You haven't played this in a long time? Well, you've been doing stuff. You've had other things. You've been getting into many other things. Honestly, it's just, I've had the motivation to play it because I've been trying to keep up with all of the content updates, but also because it fits better into pockets of time for me. Like, if I could play Dinkum more, I probably would, but because of the saving constraints in that game, it actually makes it more challenging to fit that into my everyday life. So this has been working out really well to still fit in. And I think because I haven't been able to, like, play it too much, that it's actually been helping with the burnout of it. That, and I'm balancing it with the fact that I've been playing other games too. Oh my gosh, this snippet is never gonna stop. Oh, and then I go the wrong direction. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Please let me get them all. And she gave me extras. Or just extra. Good, good, good. So hot and humid. Yeah. Yeah, this summer here, usually we're humid, but usually by, like, July to August, we have dried out a bit, and it's still... I think we're expecting more rain on Sunday and Monday, so I am over it. Sounds like you are also over it. I expect it to be really humid through June because, you know, spring rain and all that just kind of lingers and keeps everything damp, but it's been strange. Like, the other day, it was, like, in the 60s, and I'm just like, isn't it August now? Like, what is happening? So, at least we've gotten some cooler temps out of it, even if it's been muggy. But not all of it. We've also had heat wave and humid, so I think we're actually getting ready for another heat advisory now that I'm thinking about it. I just saw that pop up today. Yeah, today we had a high of 94. What was the humidity? I don't even know. 58%? What? But yeah, Sunday, thunderstorms. Monday, Tuesday, thunderstorms. Anyway. Oh well, it's been weird all year. Hopefully you have good, comfortable spaces that you get to be in. Like, not working outside. I will say this about working in a library, though. It's a mixed bag because I turn into a popsicle inside. Because we have to, I mean, it's also inside of a museum. So, like, all of the humidity and temperature control, we have to keep it pretty cool inside. So, it takes me, like, well, right now it's been taking me about 30 seconds to defrost the second I head outside. But, you know. Hate summer with every fiber of your being. Cannot wait till winter. That blissful -40 to kill all the annoying bugs. You know what? I do agree with that. I do want freezing temperatures for long enough to make all the bugs and everything either freeze and die or at least freeze and get out of the air, because I also have lots of, like, pollen related allergies, so I look forward to winter getting rid of all of that crap. And, I don't hate summer, and I don't love winter. My favorites are fall and spring, even with the allergies. But I like the seasonal changes, so, like, when the trees are changing colors, and I like the plants starting to grow. I think one of my favorite things is, like, gray skies with either new green leaves and flowers coming out, or like autumn colors where everything is, you know, dying off before winter. I love that. It's one of my favorite things about when I drive to work during those times of years. It's just like, it's almost like a painting, just seeing the gray background with the color against it just really pops out. And Halloween's my favorite, so of course fall is my favorite. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be my favorite just because I like Halloween, but it is. It is my favorite. All right, you guys can go in there. Ooh, I got a bunch of those. Nice, nice, nice. Did you level? Not quite. You won't show me. All right. It did not level yet, though. I can trust that I didn't miss it. But I do have friends that... Actually, I have friends that their favorite is summer, and I have friends that their favorite is winter. And then they get they start griping at each other about their own discomfort with the with their opposites, you know? I feel like summer and winter for me I like them best when I'm able to do like seasonally appropriate activities. Like I don't ever want to shovel snow and drive in it, but like if I can go skiing, not now because I'm terribly out of shape for skiing because skiing is very strenuous, but if I were in shape and I could go skiing, that'd be fun. But I don't want to shovel the driveway and have to go there and drive with other people on the roads that don't know how to drive in snow. And then for summer, like if I could go swimming and, you know, camping and stuff like that, then that's great. But I don't want to just be out mowing the yard in the summer. That's not fun. So, just built more for the cold. Anything approaching or over 86 Fahrenheit. Oh no. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully you live, well, no, you just said you were dealing with hot and humid, so I'm guessing you don't live in a cooler climate area. Is that a shadow one over there? Are you shadow? Have I not upgraded these ones yet? I feel like the slow traps I have not upgraded fully yet. I should deal with that soon. Oh, he leveled. He leveled. I need to get him out of my... Get out of my partnership. That's not how that... How do we phrase that? I don't know. There's not a good... I feel like I'm just butchering whatever I'm trying to say. Get out of my companionship? That's not it either. We'll just have to switch companions. There. That's how we say that. Okay, that was 10 frogs, but I want to check out this trap. Oh, this is a level 3 trap, so they were still kind of speedier than I would have liked them to be at a level 3 trap, to be honest. I don't think this is where this rock goes. Well, it's where it's going right now. I guess I really didn't need to stop and put that stuff in. You're in Canadian prairies? Oh, okay. Well, if you said 86 degrees... If you're sensitive to it being at 86, then I suppose I was like, isn't Canada colder? But, like, our high today was 94. I'm sure the heat index was ridiculous. My son actually came outside and was like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm thinking, yeah, because it doesn't feel like a wet sock. It was still humid, but it was not as humid as it has been. I felt really bad for him because he's like, I don't want to go riding my bike. It sucks. And then the days where it doesn't suck, it's supposed to rain. You know, some summer breaks are better than others, that's for sure. We were under a heat advisor for a week. Heat index was 115. Yeah, we had one where I think it was like 105 to 110. And it started on like a Sunday or something like that. And then it rained, like full-on thunderstorm rained, and I was like, oh, maybe this will break our heat advisory. And then the very next day, heat advisory again. It's just like, and then it was really humid because, of course, thunderstorm is mixed with a heat wave. So yeah, and you're further south, Bama, being nice and pre-converting it. Yeah, but if you were here and you're sensitive above 86, you would be dying. Like, it would be so much more miserable. So it's good that you're further north if you're that not into heat. I think I do better if I just expect to be hot. You know, like if I'm probably going to take my kids to the zoo on Monday, and it's probably going to be hot. Although now it's supposed to be raining, so who the hell knows. But, I think if I'm just, like, expecting to be hot and sweaty all day, I'm fine with it. But it's that occasional kind of going between places where it's just, like, I don't like it. Get me out. Or get me in? I don't know if that sounds right. Get me into an air-conditioned space. With regulated humidity. Alright, I don't see any shadow ones up here. I might try and go do some pumpkins tonight. Although I am over 4 million coins again. Although I'm a little afraid to go to the shop and see just how... I usually like to try and buy multiple copies of things just so I have them for if I want to use them for decorating purposes. I don't always have enough, but I try to buy... Depends on the object. If I buy, like... Did I not switch out my companion? Have I been dumb? I talked about it and then I didn't do it. Yes, I've been dumb. Damn it. That's alright. They'll all level eventually. I'm gonna do you next because you're level 3 and you're almost... Well, I won't say you're almost done. You're closer to done than others. There we go. Is this... Hello? So I usually try and buy at least 3 copies of an object, depending on the object, and then 5 if I think I'm going to use multiples. 3 is usually like if I'm going to use 1. And then 10 for like things like chairs, because I could see needing maybe 6 to 8 chairs depending on the space. And then if it's lighting or something I'm going to use a ton of, I'll buy 20 or more. Like some of the pathing stuff that you can purchase, I have 100. I think I bought like 100 of the... Look how many freaking inkies are down here. I'm not looking at this stuff. I'm not doing this tonight. I'm looking for shadow snippets. That's what I'm doing. Okay. I went up here. Did I go over to the Fallen Fortress? I think I did. How many shadow snippets did I get? I think I got like 12. I don't remember how many I need for some of the other puzzles. Oh, and I even went the wrong direction. Yeah, I only got 12. Okay, but that's okay. I'm going to go to the other side. See if I can get any demon ones. Although I know the demon ones are up here. So we'll go pop up there and get it. Canada's usually colder, but it can get around 100 Fahrenheit or 35 Celsius. Anything above that and our government calls a national emergency. Well, I could see that though. I don't know when was it? Was it like 2021 or was it 2020 that there was that big snowstorm that hit Texas and they just did not have the infrastructure to deal with it because it was, and it lasted a good long while. I can't remember which year that was, but it was like pretty intense for them. And it's just, if you don't have, you know, if you're not used to it, it can be pretty devastating for power and roads, and depending on what the, you know, the phenomena is. I mean, obviously heat wouldn't be like burying streets in snow, but you know, it comes with its own things, you know. And for for areas that don't get stuff like that frequently, you know, it can get pretty tough and scary depending on, you know, what's happening. Alright. Oh, you're already almost level 4. Look at you go. Although, if I was doing, like, for serious snippet catching, I would have actually gotten a snippet critter, but it's fine. So have you still been playing Dreamlight Valley? I know you were kind of having a falling out of love and or, you know, really being, I don't know, kind of over Dreamlight Valley. You said you were playing like a couple of other games. I don't remember what they were now. I think I wrote them down and probably have buried them in a pile of notes. There was like something that started with an H. Like Hoko Life? Something like that. Or was that somebody else? I don't know. There have been so many game suggestions and people playing games that I'm like, what's that? What's that? that they've all kind of started to blur together. Is this a shadow snippet? Yes, you are. I am looking forward to the new Star Path, though. I am a fan of the Inside Out movies, so I am looking forward to it. Like, I don't like being 100% sure of anything, but like 99% sure that it's joy and sadness. And I'm curious to see what the associated Star Path is for them. So, I'm looking forward to that. Sem just keeps enabling you. Yeah, see, I saw her playing some games where I was just like, I actually was like, maybe I could justify playing Planet Crafter. Oh, and here's the kicker. So I think I told you or mentioned it that I was trying to like, hey, there's a demo. Hey, you know, look at it. Hey. And he was like, yeah, whatever. And then like, I don't know, a week ago, he was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that. And I'm just like, dude, it was on sale. What's wrong with you? Play occasionally, but the bugs keep you off. Mm-hmm. Life is One, yeah. Also, Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles, and Grow, Song of the Evertree. I think I played Grow. I don't think I played it all the way through. But that sounds really familiar. Like I started it up and played it. Like it was on Game Pass or something. Hoko Life. There it is. Okay. Yonder the Cloud Catcher. I haven't heard of that one. Lots of game bugs on DV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's some things that I'm not exactly sure how to... Because I've got a list of stuff that I notice, and I try and go into the Discord every once in a while and look for if people have either reported them so that I can, you know, add my 2 cents or, you know, drop in the bucket, I guess. But also, did I get the snippets of those catchers? I don't think so. I think I was chitty-chatting. Yep. So let's catch them. I don't think I did the ones up north either. I think I just ran past it because I was looking for shadow ones. But then there's some that I'm just like not exactly sure where to put them in their Discord. Because they have like specific rooms for specific types of problems. Okay, I did get these. I just forgot because I was chitty-chatting. Steph and her husband are playing Planet Crafter. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think I've popped into those a couple of times, but they usually are playing like during my regular family time, so it's hard for me to get in there and catch them. I think I was in there once when they were like bickering though, and I'm like, it's kind of like me and my husband. Very relatable. But yeah, he was, because I was, he doesn't usually want games that don't have at least a little bit of combat to them, like a little bit more stress. So I was kind of expecting him to be kind of meh about Planet Crafter, but then when he was just like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that, I'm like, really? Now are you telling me? 17. I got 17 of them. So let's see if I can do any puzzles. And then maybe we'll go do a little pumpkin situation. Did I get these ones over here? Did I just run away? I did get them from over there, but I didn't actually kind of run around here and see if I could find any. We'll just do a quick... That's a regular pink one. Or red one, or whatever the heck color is in this part of the world. Looks like some mussels spawned down there. But yeah, there's...
Oh.
I'm trying to think if there's been anything really breaking this game for me as far as enjoyment. I think the biggest problem has been the lag in the Veil after I come out of a building or just some other kind of offshoot. Anywhere you have to like travel and come back. The fix is to leave the Veil entirely and come back to it, but that's been obnoxious. Like, I've been dealing with it because I want to get through the actual content, but it is one of those things where it's like, okay, they really need to fix that. I probably... Have I put that in my list? I have not put that in... Yeah, I haven't... I need to put that in the Discord is what I need to do, because that one is probably the most problematic for me now. But I know there are still lots of bugs that I see them, you know, when they put out their patch notes, I'm just like, wow, there's a lot of those bugs that I'm really glad I haven't run into, because if I did, I could see getting more frustrated like a lot of people are, like you are, you know? So, I don't have a link to my Discord. Although I've been... Discord stresses me out. Which is why I think starting with, like, adding things into bugs and stuff like that is better for me, like, to dip my toe in. But I feel like I'm, like, on the precipice of being like, okay, I need to figure out how to be more interactive with people on Discord, because I know it's like a step that is in my future. Steph recommended to me to start... she asked me if I was adding my stream to the Dinkum Discord, and I was like, no, partially because I'm still such a small streamer that I'm just like, I don't know how to promote myself, but also Discord. Just Discord stresses me out. I'm gonna go look at puzzles, and then I'm gonna go do pumpkins. Okay, staying on track, sort of. But, I thought about joining Misty's Discord, because Misty... I've been able to catch several of Misty's streams, and she's been hanging out with me pretty regularly on Sunday, so I was like, maybe I'll join... I feel like Misty's Discord would be really, I don't know, kind of calm to join. You do play combat games, just throw invisibilities on, so actually enjoyable. Oh, see, I don't mind the stress of combat. It depends on how hard the combat is. Like, I'm not looking to be elite or anything like that, but I don't mind, you know, a fair amount of combat. 2 combat games I've been playing lately, Starfield and No Man's Sky, both open world space games. Yeah, I've been wanting to try No Man's Sky. But it feels like it would be a lot of time. And Starfield I've heard decent things about, but I have not gotten really into either one. I'm waiting for Autonomica. Bama was my enabler. I'm really hoping it's earlier September rather than later September, because I have 9 days off early September. So I'm like, please come out. The alpha is coming out in September, at least according to their plans. So I keep hoping that we'll hear like, we're going to release it on the 7th of September. And I'll be like, yes, I have a whole week to just crack out on it while the kids are in school. But yes, Discord is on my to-do list to get better. What was the other thing? Oh, Steph suggested that I start participating in some of like the building stuff, like talking with people and maybe sharing some of my pictures for my Dinkum builds, which I don't really have Dinkum builds yet, although that is some of my next steps for Dinkum. So I might start, if I start actually doing anything that I think is worth a damn to share. This land is sewn together from every story. Yes, I think I've read this before. I want to reorder stories. But I do like a fair amount of combat. We've been playing Grounded 2, my husband and I. And the combat in that, I forgot like some of the mechanics for it because it's been a while since we played the first one. But combat in that can get pretty intense. And especially like, big bugs are scary. Even when they're cartoony. But yeah, it can get pretty stressful. They actually have a filter or something, a setting you can change to where the spiders aren't... I don't know what they changed to because I've never turned it on, but it's like for people with arachnophobia. Looks like I can do several of these. I have... what? Do I want to do the ones that cost more right off the bat? Maybe. Oh, I only have 5. Well... I could do this one. Oh, no, I can't because I don't have 20 demon snippets. Well, then I'll do this one. Ooh, interesting shapes. Oh, look at that. Super cute. Okay, sorry. This is the little dog cutout. It's very cute. Let me see. Yeah, I keep thinking with Discord, I just kind of got to get over myself. I think it's because text-based stuff has never been my forte. Like, I keep wanting to, like, look at stuff in various channels in Discord, and then I start to get overwhelmed by feeling like I need to, like, look at everything, and then there's so much stuff because I haven't been on in a channel or in a something for so long that there's just, like, endless pages of people talking, and I'm sure, like, that's not really realistic to, like, try and absorb it all, but I don't know. I think I trap myself into thinking I need to or should, or like it'll help me understand conversations better. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And then I overthink it because that's one of my favorite things to do, which you should know by now. Reminds you of House Flipper, where there's a toggle and setting to turn roaches into broken glass. Really? I didn't know that. I played a little bit of House Flipper. Not a ton of it, though. I did play Power Wash Simulator, and I really enjoyed that. And now there's a second one. Or it's coming out soon. Something like that. But there's so many simulator games out now that it's just like, I like them, but I feel like, I don't know if it's just because I've been noticing it more or if more people are making simulator games right now, but there are a ton. Nope. Did it go there? Okay. I was like, wait. This almost looks like it goes there, but that's not quite tall enough. All right. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at you. Encountered roaches one time in real life years ago and down into the States. Never again. Yeah. For real. Someone's playing a bee simulator this evening. Yeah, I've seen her. I haven't been in there either. I think I've popped into a couple of her Dinkum streams and a couple of her Planet Crafter streams. But then I've been seeing her play that flowers one and that bee one. And I'm just like, uh-oh. And then there have been a couple of, like, I think I was in a Rima Nora stream where she raided someone who I wasn't familiar with, and he's been popping up in my suggested now. And he's fairly big, although I think in the world of YouTube, a lot of people still... I'm amazed what people will consider to be a small streamer or a small creator, because it can be anywhere from, like, 100, like me. Well, I'm almost to 150 now, actually. Almost to 150 subscribers on YouTube, which is, like, kind of crazy to me. But also, sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm a small streamer, and I have 35,000 subscribers or 65,000 subscribers. And I'm like, that's not a small streamer. But in, like, some circumstances, it definitely is, because then you get into the people that have hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers and stuff like that, and it's like such a weird, I don't know, it's just a weird thing to see sometimes. Like, I'm a small streamer, here's my 65,000 subscribers. But I think that's about what he has, and he was playing some kind of bookshop simulator, but I didn't really spend a lot of time in his stream. I got raided, we raided, and then I had to leave to take my kid to an appointment, so. Oh, Lordy B. Oh, it's 10. Really like wildflowers because of the storyline. You know, I'm gonna have to write this down. There was another one that Zen said. Cloudcatcher. Yonder. Oh, that's a different list. Okay. I actually... Did I put that? I now have a tab. So, surprise, I have a spreadsheet for content creation stuff. But I have started a tab on that, a sheet on that's for suggestions, because I've had people suggest music to me and other streamers and games, and I'm like, I have to have a place to dump this. Yeah, you said it was, what, Yonder Cloud something? Yonder the Cloudcatcher Chronicles? And Sarah's been playing a bunch of games, and then I keep having suggestions from Jersey. And he plays a ton of stuff anyway. There's just so much. I've been trying to make my way around. Who was it? Gigi. Gigi was complimenting my name. It was so sweet. And so I tried to pop into one of her streams and she was doing some dinkum in creative mode. Just... I'm going to look at this grow again because I feel like I saw it. I feel like I've played it. Song of the Evertree sounds really familiar. All right, and then... At first I was like, rep. Yep. Okay, Wildflowers. I don't need more games on my list, y'all. As I write them down and do it to myself. Well, and there's like a couple of like book and library related ones that I'm like, do I actually want to do some? I mean, I work in a library, for goodness sakes. Set in the same universe as Grow. Oh, okay, cool. All right. I'll add it to my ever-growing list of stuff. All right, where does this one go? You go here. No? You don't go there? Oh, I know why you don't go there. Okay, because this doesn't actually go there. I've been putting pieces down and just kind of letting them linger when I need to do this. Okay. You've got a little swoopy, but your swoopy doesn't match that swoopy. And that's upside down. At least I think it is. Okay, we're gonna put this way. And you go there then. Where's this little doggy? It's not you. This one goes here. Okay. There we go. Mystery solved. Alright. But yes, we didn't even finish Tiny Tina, which is what my husband and I were playing when we decided to start Grounded 2. Now, I was the one who was like, we should finish Tiny Tina. And then I was at work on Saturday, because it was my Saturday to work. And we're like 2 missions, I think, from the actual end of Tiny Tina. Now, we have DLC for that, but we don't have to play that right now. But my kids were gone. Well, our kids were gone because it's not like they're not my husband's kids too. I don't know why I say my kids sometimes. It's weird. Okay, brains are weird. But I messaged him from work and I'm like, well, we have all this time and the kids are away and we could play Grounded 2 because we could have a lot of time to play Grounded 2. And I feel like when we start playing it, we should have lots of time to get into the game. And then, you know, during the week when we only have like an hour or like maybe 2 hours, we could finish up Tiny Tina then. And then what have we done? We have been playing Grounded 2 ever since. So it was my fault, even though I knew better. And then I enabled us to start with that. It's really glitchy right now, though. Like, it's fun, but we've had to, like, backtrack a few loads a couple of times because it's glitched and then won't not glitch unless we go back to, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 saves previous to get it to fix itself. But we're really liking having bug mounts in that one, so. Okay. I could do this one. Alice in Wonderland. Nice. I'm not going to get to pumpkins tonight, but that's okay. I would rather get this stuff done because I actually really enjoy these puzzles, especially these weird shape ones now. That's really nice. Goes down there somewhere. Ah, it goes there. Also goes down there somewhere. Ah, right next to you. 2 in a row. Just the same. Both corners going, hello, that is my piece. All right. But you haven't said yet, do you like Tales of the Shire, or are you in that mixed camp? Because I've been seeing some mixed reviews on that, Bama. And I know you were really hyped for it. Did you overhype yourself? I hope not. It looks really cute. That was the stream I popped in for Rymanora. Or one of them. I popped into hers. And she was enjoying the gameplay, but like wasn't as much into the extensive story stuff that was right at the beginning, because it was a lot of reading, and I guess that's not really her favorite thing. So she was like enjoying the fishing and cooking and running around and doing stuff, but like there was a lot of chitter chatter, I guess, at the very beginning of it. But I guess people were saying that it is getting mixed reviews. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's bedtime for the child, and he's not responding. So my husband is getting irritated. Oh, my nose is itchy. No, no, no. No, no! No, I'm not gonna sneeze. Or maybe... Excuse me. Yonder's the one where you're stranded via shipwreck on a massive island. It has different terrain types like swamp, rainforest, craggy shorelines, even a frozen mountaintop in the center. Ooh, cool. Is it survival craft, or is it like a linear story, or... And then I'm just like, why are you asking questions? You should be curious about more games. Shh, brain. Fine. All right. All right. Oh, there you are. Okay. Loving Tales of the Shark? Good. Right? That's kind of how I felt, because I feel like the people in the stream were talking about people expecting it to be more like Lord of the Rings and other Lord of the Rings like type games. And I was just like, if you watch the trailer, you know that that game is not anything like that. That is the life of a hobbit. It is definitely not any kind of combat, any kind of, you know, Lord of the Rings story, like main character story. It is definitely about living a cozy hobbit existence. And I could get behind that, you know, like not all the time and maybe not for like extended periods of time, but I could definitely see picking up that game every once in a while and being like, I just want to fish and live in a hobbit hole. Non-combat survival. So can farm or forage resources, find villages, start farms, and join a crafting guild. Interesting. Is it multiplayer or is it single player? Non-combat survival. Is there like any kind of like animals or anything like that? Because like Dinkum, I don't know if I would call it non-combat survival, because you do have animals in the wild that will attack you. And there are like duties and stuff, but I wouldn't be like, you know, you're not, the fighting is not that intrusive. And then there are ways to make the fighting not a thing. But, like Planet Crafter, I guess, would be like non-combat survival, because you do still have to deal with like food, water, and air, but I don't think there's anything to actually fight. in that game. Which is part of the reason I didn't think my husband would be really into it, because, like I said, he usually likes to have some kind of element of fighting or combat in a game. And then he was like, well, I don't have to have that. Okay. Man, he is pushing hard to get things. He's the kind of person that wants to push through to unlock the next thing and the next thing and next thing because he wants the new gear or the new thing or the new ability. And I'm like, I just want to run around and chop all the grass down so that I can build a massive fortress out of grass. It's like we were getting ready to start building a new base in Grounded, and then he realized that there was this other place to go, and so he's like, let's go over here and build like a temporary base. And I was like, all right. And then we did that, and he's like, okay, now I want to go do this other thing. And I'm like, still gotta do some stuff to finish out this little base. It's all right. I think it's an excitement thing. Like, ooh, I want the next cool thing. I think that's sometimes what my struggle is when I get to play games like that by myself, is that I'm so used to pushing. Now, I like gameplay stuff too. And I struggle with, like, the creative side of, like, designing and building things. But I am very accustomed to having to kind of hurry that side of things along, because I do have somebody who's wanting to get the next thing unlocked or the next gear or whatever. So there's part of me that's like, dude, just chill out. So it'd be interesting to do a survival craft where there's not a lot of, like, combat with him. I wonder what that would be like. Because I don't think we've really done that as a, you know, in a co-op type situation. Usually the survival crafting we have played has had combat in it. Because we've played Ark and Valheim and Green Hell. I'm trying to think. The Forest. We've played those. And those all have combat elements. Single player. There's animals, but they're all friendly. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then we do a lot of, like, story type things where we'll take turns. Like, we keep meaning to play the Indiana Jones game that came out recently. And we've played other games together where I will do the level jumping and collecting and platforming type stuff, and he will focus more on the combat, and then he'll do, like, more of the main story stuff, and I'll do the side story stuff. And that way we can get through, like, the, you know, game together and take turns. If it's, like, a single player experience and it's got, like, a story and stuff in it. 10 more bird snippets and then 20 of each. I'm not going to get those tonight. Maybe I can get 5 of the bird ones. Oh, didn't matter anyway. Okay, let's see. How many... Is this going to be all of the stories? There's a... Okay, so 37 out of 50. This is not going to be all of the stories. Because that's what? 13 more, and I think I've only got 2 more left in here? Is that right? Just 2 more that are available? Interesting. I was expecting to get the rest of the stories for the rest of the... What are these called? These aren't duties. Are these still duties? Duty. Okay, I'm a child. All right. Can it be like that? Need to tackle area by area, so Starfield is your bane, slowly going planet by planet. There's 1K planets? Holy crap. Are you also a completionist? Like, I gotta get all the achievements, I gotta get all the collectibles, I gotta do that? I mean, I get it. And honestly, when I was younger, I was very much completionist type person. Like, must 100% an area kind of thing. But the scope of games was smaller then. Lilith, I have forgotten something vitally important, and I am certain that I owe you dearly. For some reason, I believe the best way to repay you is to live here peacefully. I shall endeavor to do so. Signed, Maleficent. I'm, you know, if nothing else, even if I'm conflicted about the resolution, I'm glad that they are feeling peaceful about it. Although, okay. If you have watched the Buffy and Angel series, and you have made it to season 4 of Angel, the villain of that season, they address the, like, everyone gets to have perfect happiness and the world is at peace and everyone's getting along at the price of personal freedom and the freedom of choice. And it's one of my favorite, like, villains because, well, spoiler alert for a show that ended years ago, essentially they you know, make the choice to not let everyone live in this, like, perfect peaceful state because it's at the cost of personal freedom and personal, like, freedom of choice. And she eats people. That's another spoiler. But, you know, the price is just, you know, it's such a small price for her to eat people every once in a while so they can have perfect happiness. But anyway, I always really liked that season. It's a mixed bag for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't care for that season in particular, but I really like the villain, and I really like their handling of that topic, because it is, like, they take away everybody's happiness because it's not right to take away everybody's choice. Anyway, the price is too high. I think that's what I'm getting at. All right. Collectibles, yes. Achievements, nah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the older I've gotten, the more, like, I've had to just be like, I don't have time. And there's too many games, and the scope is too big anymore. Like, not every, I mean, it depends on the game. Like, sometimes if I really get into a game, I think... What was the last game that I really obsessively got into, like, achievements? I think it was, like, one of the Batman games. Like, it was either the Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, or I think it might have been Arkham Asylum, but I think I started to go that direction with Arkham City. And I still haven't played the third one, whatever that one is. Which is really funny because I really liked the first two. Why am I in here? I don't even know why I'm in here. I thought about going and looking for birds, and then I got distracted by myself. I got distracted by myself. Is there anything else I really need to do tonight? I don't think so. And we are after time. Not that I have to be at work tomorrow, because I don't. Oh, sorry. I've been looking forward to this long weekend, I tell you what. Not as much as I'm looking forward to the week off that I get in September, but, like, pretty damn close. I don't know why. I think it's just because everything's been, like this constant roller coaster. Go get some free fish. The next decorating rooms I have to do are rooms I'm both excited to do and also, like, a little nervous because I'm so excited. Like, I'm afraid. It's almost like I felt before I did the painting studio and the craft room, because I think they're going to be my favorite spaces. The next two rooms are, I think I'm actually going to call it an atelier instead of a workshop, because atelier sounds fancier. And then a sewing room. And so I feel like I'm afraid I'm overhyping it in my head a little bit. So, I don't know. We'll see how those turn out. But those are the next two rooms. And I think I'm going to stick with doing rooms instead of starting on outside spaces. For now. Oh, I didn't get tea today. What? Weird. I know I got gems. Not that I'm like desperate for tea. I'm really not. But they work as an any spice for recipes. So, and they're free, so I hoard them. All right. Let me look. Oh, curious stores. Wait, I forgot to log. See, this is the other problem. I get my mouth running and then I forget to put stuff in my spreadsheet. Those are cute and I've been looking forward to those. I remember seeing those when I first looked at the puzzles. I want to go see what this door looks like inside the house, to be honest. So this is Alice in Wonderland. And this is an in-game. What was the other thing I got? Will it show me in here? It does not show me in here. Damn it. I sabotaged myself. Oh, look at that. Striped gift box. And that is Lady and the Tramp. And then the other thing was 101 Dalmatians, right? Ooh, the Dream Spinning Wheel was a thing? Cool. I need to go through and look at my list again and see if how off I've gotten, because it's been a long time since I've double-checked my list. That is a tedious... I now have over 3,200 items in my furniture list. So double-checking it's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, there it is. Standing cello. Look at that. Standing cello. Okay. Was that it? Was that the only stuff I got? I feel like it is. I want to see these doors. They're all rainbowy and like nesting dolls. Nesting doors. I want to see it. All right. In here. You know what? If I talk to you... Will you stay in this room and not come with me?
To be had, and I'm gonna find it.
Oh, damn it. No, we're gonna leave and then I don't want you in there. You're gonna distract me. Have I petted this Why do I keep saying this? Have I pet this rabbit yet? No. I don't know why. I think it's one of those things where like I've built the wrong habit somehow. Like, not on purpose, but maybe just through repetition, and now it's just becoming a thing. What are we doing? We're looking at the door. Doors. This is not how I look at doors. This is how I look at doors. Replace. Show me. Excuse me? Well, let's look at this one. I want to see what that looks like. It's cute. I really wish we could have different shaped rooms. Not just squares and rectangles, but like actually different shapes. Where is my other new door? Do I have to go purchase it? No. Do this. All right. It's not craftable, is it? I don't want it to be craftable. Look. Could be a furniture. I'm hoping it's a purchasable thing. Well, and we're already getting stuff that I would like to go back and put in some of my previously decorated rooms, so I'm wondering when I'm gonna do something about that. Okay, it's not there. Or at least I didn't see it. Now, I was skimming pretty fast, but Okay, it's not there, and it shouldn't be fencing and paving. It shouldn't be potion and enchantment. So maybe it is just a purchasable thing. But usually when you unlock something, they give you a copy of it. So I hope it's a purchasable thing. What was that? Was that Alice in Wonderland? All right. That might help me narrow it down. The heck is Etherius?
Did you know books are the windows to the world?
Greetings,
I wonder
neighbor.
what the doors
Olaf is so precious.
Good day to you.
Okay. Furniture. Or I can just look at doors. It says I have one. I did not. Well. Give me that. Oh, I guess I've been buying 10. Okay, maybe I'll buy more. Sometimes I can't remember how... What is this doing in here? That's not a door. These treasure chests. Oh, man. That stuff makes me giggle. I can't even imagine how much of a pain in the ass it... I mean, there's probably things to be done to, like, keep those things organized as far as, like, the coding and all of that. Like, I have no clue because I don't do that kind of stuff. So I'm sure it gets kind of crazy. I mean, in a way, I understand it to some extent just because I work in a library system, and that can get pretty complicated, too. So, I mean, like... But there are systems, right? There's things to be done to manage that stuff. But when things end up in weird places like that, I'm just like, why? How did that happen? One bit of code in the wrong spot. I really want all of these windows. Okay, they're really expensive. Okay, I'm only going to buy... I don't think I'll use it that often. These, on the other hand, I'm going to buy at least 9. They're not that pricey considering. Okay, I'm not actually filling out my extras at this moment. That's not what's happening. I want to see the door in real life, and then I need to call it because it's after 10. Okay. Stay focused. Part of it's because I'm tired and my brain is turning to jelly, and part of it's just like I'm giddy for it being a weekend already. Let's go in and see if it'll give me the door now. Will you give me the door now? Am I missing it? Am I, like, completely delusional? Doors don't live in here. Wall. Is it not a real door? It was in the doors category in Scrooge's shop. Okay, it's just pretend then. Okay. I feel mixed about that. I love how it looks. I'm excited to have it in my room. You know what I am excited about is that even though it's a fake door, like I could put it on any wall. So if I wanted to put like a little door situation. Is it not a door? We could shrink. It's cute though. I like it. I like the little nesting situation happening. Anyway, that's odd. Is that the first door we've had that's not a real door? Weird. All right. Well, let's go sit somewhere and look pretty. And then we'll look at anything that might be coming up. I believe I have nailed down the fact that my husband is going to take our oldest to his back to school night, so I don't have to worry about canceling. That's next Thursday. I just have to make sure I am home early enough so that he doesn't have to worry about the little one. I'll stay here with the little one, but then I can still stream And the little one might have like 30 minutes where he's got free reign and no one's paying attention. Not that's a big deal. He's 8 and fine, but yeah, the door is cute. It's just weird that it's not a real door. But it kind of like, I don't know, it's a mixed bag because like I would want to put it in some place like this, but I would want to put it in like the atelier. Because it is kind of wooden. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that room yet besides putting workbenches in there. But anyway, let's whip the camera around because I have skills. All right, so Sunday should be dinkum. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm kind of hoping I can get some time in before stream on Sunday, but it's been a minute since I've gotten to play, so I'm looking forward to playing that. I'm working on building up around rain. Right now it looks like a hot mess, but I have some ideas to start kind of making it a little bit cuter and looking more filled out. It's definitely going to take some time, but I'm looking forward to implementing some of the ideas I have. And then we're going to keep alternating Dreamlight Valley with Dinkum until either I get sick of Dreamlight Valley, which right now it's still not, I'm not burnt out. So that's great. But once Autonomica comes in and I find out for sure that I can stream it, I'm going to have to start figuring out how to keep 3 games in a rotation where I only stream 2 times a week. So we'll see how that goes. And apart from that, I don't see any reason to cancel at this moment, but with school starting, there's always the potential. So I will keep the community post on YouTube updated, and I will keep the schedule panel and schedule like tab, I guess, on Twitch updated if I do need to cancel anything. Other than that, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a wonderful time while you're here. Relax, let your brain circus get distracted by my brain circus. Whatever you needed this time to be. Don't forget to thumbs up or subscribe, follow, whatever you'd like to do. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, nighttime, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.